Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Of course, this is Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, and we are very, very happy to have you guys with us. It is going to be a very cool show. We are doing Extractors, and we have the artist of Extractors with us in Vic King. Of course, we.
Wow,
Yeah,
what's
wow,
that?
it is. Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk to him, Booster. Glad to have you here, of course. My co-host, my oily, oily bird from New Zealand,
It's
who I'm
me.
always cool to have him here. But
I made it.
you did, yeah. And here's our guys. We got a full table of people. We're really happy to have them. We're happy to have you guys here as well. Do keep in mind to check out all our links down below. We do have a link, of course, to the Preston Poulter's White Lily, his the issue number 1. Of course, he's on issue number 3 on his crowdfunder right now. And we do suggest to all of the creators, indie revival guys, if you do have comics, especially like from a first or second edition of something that you've done before that you want to kind of show off, just give it to me and I'll make sure I put it in my links so people can check it out. I think it's a good opportunity. Also, keep in mind of all our other links we have down there, especially our Fanspeak. We appreciate the how big that's getting and how much it's growing, and all more importantly, all the interaction that's going on, and that's really happy to me. Every day, people are putting up reviews and links and opinions and all kind of stuff, and that's really what we like. We're having a lot of fun with that. And of course, this is a live stream, guys. We appreciate you being in here, but hitting that share button is really what helps us. So hit that, and let your family and friends and extended community know what's going on so they can join us. The subscribing and like thing too, that's cool too. But we are live streamers, so that share button is really what helps us. But we got a long day ahead of us, but a very cool one. This is a new format we're doing over here in Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. I think is awesome. We are supporting now the indie guys and doing their characters. And like we said, we're doing Extractors today. And we're going to go over and talk to Vic about that here momentarily. But the first thing I want to do, of course, is I want to come and say hello to all our great artists we have on here. Are you ready, Booster? You ready to get into this, man?
I might be. I have a confession to make.
Yeah. Okay.
Crash Team Racing just came out today, and I'm gonna be busy playing that. Yeah.
Here it goes. See, this is what I have to deal with.
Yeah.
He's supposed to
Yeah.
be my co-host, but he's going to be
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
paying any attention at all, right?
I'm gonna be somehow paying even less attention than usual because I got CTR, baby. Oh yeah.
Oh, my goodness
So what else
gracious.
is new?
Yeah, what else is new, right? Now, do you have your pies ready? Are your pies ready?
I didn't have a pie, but I did have a chicken sandwich.
Oh, goodness gracious. And what alcohol are we drinking today, Booster?
I don't even have alcohol, but I do have a Mother energy drink.
God, you and your
I'm
energy
ready.
drinks.
I
A
am.
mother energy drink?
I don't know.
Yes.
It's a New Zealand thing, dude. Don't ask. Don't ask. They're weird
Do
down
American
there.
people have Mother?
Why would we have anything called mother that we would drink? That's just disgusting.
We have Monster.
Because it's a mother of a caffeine hit. That's like their whole. That's like their whole thing. That's.
You know what I think's funny about Monster? If you guys ever look at the packaging, it has 3 claw marks, but those 3 claw marks look like a vav vav vav, which of course in Hebrew are 666. I wonder if there's a connection.
Oh, it's all
Conspiracy
connected,
theories, and you could check that here on
Temporal.
Sunday at TFT. We're very happy to have you.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, nice to have you, Booster. Let me come over here and say hi to the guys, and we're going to talk to Vic. We got Bullet back. Hey, Bullet.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, dude. This is an interesting looking character you have here. What are you working on?
I just bought Clip Art Studio today, or Clip Studio Pro, or whatever it is. It was on sale.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, what character is it though?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just doodling.
Oh, this is just a doodle. See, Booster, that's an artist. That's just a doodle.
It's okay.
Oh, goodness gracious. So I'm assuming Booster will not be drawing today.
That's big praise from Booster, though. That's big praise.
Yeah,
he knows about my Ezra. Me and him have a simpatico with Ezra.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're connected in that. Well, if you're going to be drawing Ezra, then you need bigger cheekbones, a tinier face, and a weird fucked up nose.
Exactly.
Oh wow! There's your one for the day, by the way.
There it is.
Oh my God, the audio levels. Really, a model. You're saying that the intro was too hot. I actually rendered that down at 50%, dude. I thought that was a very balanced audio render, actually. I'll go back and check it though. I will. Thanks a lot for being here, Bullet. Looking forward to it. And then, of course, we're doing Extractors, which has many characters, actually. So I think there's a lot of choices for you guys today, you know? It's a team. So anyway, moving on. John Dillard. Oh, it's been a while. How you doing, John? John's not talking to me.
Hey, John Dillard gaming the system.
I like the. That was good. That was
There you
good.
go. Yeah,
So
that's you go.
you speak for John from now on. How's that?
Yeah, okay, I will.
Okay. So say something very angsty and mean.
Something that's just absolutely cruel. Oh, it looks like I'm not gonna get any competition today. Gonna be a really easy win.
I see.
Is that it? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
There he is.
There I am. Yeah. Well, yeah, it has been a long time. I'm glad to be back. I'm here to learn.
You're here to learn. You are. Well, we're usually happy to learn from you, John. Of course, happy to have
Very
you. You're an
humble
amazing artist,
Zen
guys.
John.
Here with John Dillard, and of course, as you can see, we got a lot of killer artists. I think Vic was probably going to be really excited today to see what you guys do with his characters because it's going to be cool.
I gotta know, do you still game systems, or are you done with that entirely?
Every day, every damn
Every
day.
day, you
I
still
got,
do
I got
it.
a question though. I got a question. Where's the best place that I can find a reference for some of these characters?
Oh, well, you can go on Indiegogo and look up Extractors, and you'll find all the reference you need right there. And I will be showing that in
You
a
can
moment
find
too.
it here.
And you can find it here as well.
In the-
Yeah.
A link
Oh.
in the chat for the Indiegogo
Nice.
for Extractors,
There you
only
go.
on
Oh.
Indiegogo.
Booster
Oh,
doing
let me
Wow.
go
a
click
good
on that
job.
and check it out. Thanks a lot.
There you go. How awesome is that? John Chedester says it is actually 18. Learn how to Hebrew count, dude. I know that, but it's much more interesting when it's 6, 6, 6. Stick with the plan, dude. Stick with the plan.
He
But
ruined it.
and no, I know it's okay. It's my fault. It's always my
Kick
fault.
him.
Thank you, John. Nice to have you back, dude. Really, really, it is. Let's move on here. We have Elronimus Flash. Oh goodness, Chester was ear.
Hi.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh.
There's certain stories you should never tell on the internet. I'm learning as we go. I am a boomer, so this is my mistake. But how you doing, Elronimus?
So. Good.
And are you ready? Do you have your references for the characters today?
Oh yeah, I've been looking at them like an hour before, so they're kind of committed to memory. So let's see what happens.
Sweet. Awesome, dude. Yeah, we're very interesting to see what you do. Now, you're going to be focusing on one piece. You're not going to do 20, right?
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, there you go. No
We'll
promises.
see.
No promises. All right, moving down here. Now we have Eric Hawkins with us, and he's all digital up today. I don't see anyone doing traditional today. Oh, well. How you doing, Eric?
Yeah, I'm doing really good. How you guys doing?
Oh, awesome.
It's good to be
awesome.
on again. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, it has. No, nice to have you back. There's absolutely killer team of artists on here today, dude. This is going to be very interesting to see what comes out. Now, I've got a question for you, Eric. Is it more
Sure.
interesting for you, or maybe even more, is it easier for you to do an established character like, say, a Superman, or a character that's brand new to you? You're just kind of doing it for the first time. What is more interesting to you?
Well, more interesting is doing something like this. Easier is doing an established character. I think that's why the pros always do the established characters. But yeah, this is a lot more interesting. It's something new to do. Yeah, it's fun.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you today, dude. Let's
Thank
move
you,
down
sir.
the line here, and we got Jim O'Reilly back. How you doing, Jim?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Oh, doing great, dude. That is a nice looking Batman. Now you had a
Thank you.
Spider-Man. You had a Secret Six thing. I was looking at earlier. Is that something that is secret and you can't show it? Oh yeah, look at that.
No, not at all.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is sweet, dude. That is beautiful. Is this
You mean Sinister Six?
I'm sorry, Sinister Six. I
You
do
got me
apologize.
all excited.
Well, because I was thinking it is
sorry,
secret,
Booster.
so I made a mistake. I do apologize, Booster.
Well, that's
I'm
just really
I'm far
clever
from
now.
perfect. Yeah. Is this one of
I'm
your?
gonna rip it up for you, Booster.
No, don't do that. Is this one of your trading card commissions?
Get out of my face!
Jesus, Booster. Is this one of your trading card commissions?
Oh no, this is just something I was doodling.
Doodles.
That's a
See,
doodle.
God,
Yeah.
I can't even.
I've
I
been
can't
really
even
stuck
do
on
a
this watercolor.
circle right.
I've been doing this watercolor painting gig, so these are like some of the different watercolor.
Wow, look at that! Look at
Paintings I've
that,
been-
dude. That's a nice Nightcrawler. I like that. Very nice, Jim.
I'm
Very
gonna
nice.
Do a black and white watercolor painting.
Oh, you are.
of
Oh,
this-
there
of
you
one
go.
of the characters. Yeah.
That should be interesting. All right, cool. Right, let's move down the line here, of course. Thank
fun.
you, Jim. And we're coming over to Metz. How's it going, Metz? You are muted, dude.
Hey, hey, what's happening?
It's going really well, and
Can you hear me?
actually, we can hear you just fine, dude. And John over here actually makes a very good point. We are having a draw along, dude, and we really love it when you guys draw along, actually. So keep in mind that all you have to do when you're drawing the characters here, and we're going to talk to Vic and introduce everything here in a moment. But when you draw along, just make sure you go to hashtag, not at, that is hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag
I will physically
DNQFE.
hurt anyone
F
that
you.
adds DNQFE instead of
F you.
hashtagging it. I will beat them up.
Okay.
I'm an angry little boy.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and put that in the chat so they can see that? But dude,
I
we
already did
definitely
it.
want you to draw along. That is so cool that you guys do that. But Mets, what do you think about the characters today? You get some ideas?
Yeah, I have a couple of ideas. I'm trying to get into the mindset here. Everyone's doing little doodles, and I'm like, hey, guess who's not drawing right now? This guy. So I figured I'd do a little sketch to kind of get me in the right mood for this. So I have a couple of really good ideas, I think.
Awesome.
I got to bring the game because if you guys have noticed, we've got some top tier talent in here. We got El Rodimus, we got Jim, Bullet.
You got Dillard.
I even forgot. Well, I've never met Dillard, but he came out of
he's
nowhere
okay.
just because I signed
Watch out.
up. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
gotta watch
no
my
joke.
ass here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mets. The level of art in here today is going to be insane. These are really top-end artists in here, guys, and that is great for us, isn't it? But don't be intimidated. You're a great artist too, dude. But definitely interesting
I
what you're
try.
doing. So, and it's a fun little kind of like a sci-fi rescue team, is what it is. So I think it's a cool idea, and there's a lot of options too.
And also, I'm not drawing, so that brings up the level of the art even more.
Yeah, that's why I
What do you mean
said
you're
it
not
was
drawing?
great.
He's
Yeah.
got Crash Team.
I'm playing Crash Team Racing!
Goodness gracious. Yes, and Booster will destroy laptop speakers. I understand. I do apologize. And he says he's not drinking. He's lying. All right, let's come over
I'm
here
a
to our
very
last
angry
artist for
person.
today. You are an angry person. The last person we have on here
Yeah.
today is Rabid. How you doing, Rabid?
Good, man. Thanks for having me again.
Oh, no, nice to have you back, dude. And of course, I know you have a project here you're showing off, and we'll give you a chance later to talk about that and give everybody information. But for today, we're doing Extractors. Are you ready?
I am. I have all my reference pulled up. Looking forward to it. I like the guy with the 4 arms. He looks interesting.
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to gravitate to him. Yeah. But we're going to show that off to you guys here in a moment. But first thing we want to do is come to Vic. Hello, Vic. How you doing, man? Are you with me, Vic?
Hey, I'm doing great, man.
Awesome.
Hi.
Hi. Now,
I'm doing
Vic
great,
here.
man. I'm so psyched.
Oh no, I imagine you are. Now, Vic here is the artist for the project, but the first thing we need to do before I start chatting with you and showing the people what you're doing is you need to get these artists started here, dude. So you got to do a countdown, and you got to do a very exciting one, and you got to tell them to go, right? But it has to be exciting and dynamic, and everyone has to be on the edge of their seat. Can you do that, Vic?
Oh, okay.
But you got to be respectful, or else I'm going to really disrespect your characters in this drawing.
All right. Yeah, that's a threat.
Wait.
All right, go ahead, Vic. Count them down and get them started.
All right. Well, the year is 2172, and you are the artists that have been hired, right, to save this
Stream?
I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
Save this strange
In a world.
Save the strange idea that I just had that I lost track of. But
In
are
a
you
Google
guys ready? Are you
Hangout.
set?
Far, far away.
Yes.
Go.
Wow.
Go.
Gee.
Do it.
Go. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm looking at this Extract
Come on
Indiegogo, and it looks like this Goro type character is like the star. Is that correct?
Are they what?
Is he the leader? This 4-armed like character? Is he like the main guy?
Well, actually, the leader is Stratagem. He's the blonde GI Joe looking guy. Switchback is our 4-armed, 4-eyed alien heavy weapons specialist. And
He's a shotgun specialist.
we've got Medica, She's our medical officer, as the name would indicate. And we have Jackal, and Jackal is kind of our pretty bad boy, just like kind of like a swagger type character.
He's a rogue. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
You got the rogue.
he's
You got the
he's
healer. Okay.
Yeah, you get the tank, you get the healer, you get the GI Joe leader. Yeah, it's a good. It's 4-member team, right?
Actually, it's a 5-member team. There's another member that you get to meet in the book. She's our pilot. Her name's Cammy.
Is this the one that's dying right here?
But she.
Ooh, Candy.
No. That's just a random. Victim.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so
Why
sad.
do you hate women?
Yeah, why?
I know, right?
Why?
I mean, I can give you a few reasons. I can give you a list, but yeah.
Is
No,
it
yours
this...
are all self-explanatory, though.
But hey,
Yeah.
I mean, you could be assuming that character's gender, by the way.
You
I'm
could
just
be.
saying,
You could be. Yeah, don't assume. But
You should be.
Yeah. So the character we
Check the
meet in the
pronouns.
book is a bit of a secret introduction. I get it. Yeah, no, there's some cool characters here. They're kind of covering the standard type of team members that you would have, and they're fighting aliens. It's a sci-fi thing, obviously, and it's set in the year 2072. Matter of fact, of course, I'm showing here to the to everybody on the outside. I actually should come back over and share my screen so you can look at it if you'd like as well, Vic. But let me do that real quick. So hold on a second. Now, of course, guys, everybody watching, we do are mainly going to be showing off. Oh, I don't stop doing that. We are mainly going to be showing off the art, of course, but here in the beginning, we do want to see what Vic is doing. So there it is, Vic, and you can just white box me. Just click on my picture, and you can see what I'm seeing at the same time. But anyway, guys, this is Extractor. Artists are underway, and I'm very interested to see what they're going to do. It says here, Extractors, A team meets alien as soldiers fight to rescue a spaceship from bloodthirsty zombivores. Interesting choice there. Now, of course, he has an overview here. He says the Extractors creative team wants to bring you a fun action-packed comic that is reminiscent of 90s comics books, 80s TV shows, and the best sci-fi movies ever made. It's a passion of everyone on the team. We are committed to making every page give you just that. Awesome. We have your writer here is Aaron Calamari. That's very interesting, actually. His name is Calamari. Usually, you see this name as Calamero. It's very rare to see it presented as Calamari.
Dude, I love calamari.
No, it's not calamari. It's calamari. It actually,
I love calamari. I love it with some lemon aioli. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Goodness gracious. But this calamari would mean, I don't know, beautiful legs, I guess. That's probably what it means, as far as
Aaron, beautiful legs.
etymology.
That's
Yeah.
that's a stripper name.
That is a stripper name, dude. But it's just interesting to me because usually that would be spelled Calamero, but rarely it is used this way. I'm sorry, I'm being a nerd again. Anyway, we got Zero Fox is the story and logo. We got Vic King here, of course, as the art, and we have Shay Zombie as the letters. Sweet, dude. So, of course, the question we have, other than just showing it off, so people can see what the story is, see what the art is. Before I jump back over and start showing the art, Vic, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then tell us about how you got involved in this project, dude. Go ahead.
I started, like a lot of people, watching Zach and Ethan on the YouTube, and then I got myself onto Twitter, and I just started doing some fan art. I think the first one I did was something for Iron Sights for Zach, and then I just started getting a lot of, like, every time I did a fan art, I started getting a lot of really good response from people in the Comicsgate community, and it just kept growing. So I started doing more, and then Aaron Calamari reached out to me with this idea, and he pitched it to me, and I knew right away. I was like, boom. As soon as he described it to me and he sent me, like, the first rough breakdown that he had, I was like, this is the A-Team meets Ripley, and they're fighting the aliens in space.
Sweet.
This is awesome. People are going to like this. and there's not a lot of this type of comic book out there right now. So I thought, like, this is like a golden opportunity, and so I jumped on board right away with the project. It's taken us a while. I'll admit it's taken us like a year to try to like really put it together and get everything nailed down, story wise, visually. Still a few ends to tidy up towards the end of the book, but we're well underway. So, we have it set for a fulfillment deadline of November, and I believe that that's perfectly reasonable for us to attain at this point.
Sure, it should be able to, especially if you're on top of it. But over here in the chat, Joshua, could you do me a favor? And Josh Hughes, actually, in the chat, you do me a favor and post the links to this. Booster is playing a video game, and he's not going to be paying attention at all, dude.
I can absolutely post links. Look at me post links. I'm gonna.
Jealousy. All right, fine. But Josh, I'm depending
I can do
on
that.
you, dude. I'm depending on you today, dude. And we just lost our creator, Vic. Bye, Vic. I'm sure he'll be back. He probably just dropped. You
Now
might
we
have.
can
I think you
be
insulted him.
honest about his work.
Yeah. But no, I think it's a cool looking idea. Actually,
He
I
just
like
saw
the
my
project.
picture. Was like, he won.
I'm sorry. What did you say that again?
I'm pretty sure he just saw my picture and was like, well, this guy won. And he was done. He was like, peace out.
Oh, I see. So
I don't think that's bad at all.
this is shade.
Wow.
I get it. It's shade. Okay. Yes, you, Joshua. You being me. Yes, because I know Booster's not going to be paying attention. So, but just to let you know, Rabbit,
I'll pay some attention.
You'll pay some. Just to let you know, Rabbit, you are White Box right now. And of course, guys, you watching along, we're going to keep moving down here and let you see all the artists as they're going along, because, this is about watching the art. So we're going to be paying attention to that. And I do see we do have two traditional artists today, which is nice. I understand that the digital is easier, but I don't know. There's something about traditional, Booster, that I like better. Of course, you're an MS Paint guy, so maybe you don't agree.
Well, I'm all about digital, so my opinion's quite biased in that regard.
This is true. And he's back. Hey, Vic.
Hooray.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I had like I think one bar, and my internet's through my phone, so that might happen once or twice. So I apologize.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. We got you, man. Let's see. Just so you know, Mets, you are being White Box right now, Mets. Oh, an interesting choice too. I'm liking it. He's going for the Bobs. He's trying to skew the voting toward himself, I think, Booster.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, that usually works very well. Do it.
It does. It does. Yeah. Let me come over here to the chat real quick.
Well, there's no
I'm very
Dana,
simple.
so.
That's true. Dina was having, she's got a big storm in her area today, and she's also working on commissions and stuff. So we didn't get Dina today, but that's all right. I am going to come over here to chat. Oh, thank God. Yeah, you guys don't get along very well. That's interesting. But let me come over here to the chat real quick and see what these guys are up to. What are you guys drawing tonight? Jay says, and of course we're drawing Extractors, which is on Indiegogo. That link is just down below. Check it out. And Joe says, my God, Booster grates my speakers. Yes, he does. He grates my nerves. That's what he does.
That's what I do.
I don't know. Just give it a minute. But haven't been available on Thursdays for a long time, John says. Well, nice to have you back, dude. Kat says, I should draw along and show up John and Bullet. Oh, there you go. That's a threat, John. And Bullet.
Well, that's wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking. Oh, no. There you go,
Yeah,
Kat.
We gave them the vote, and then they got all kinds of thoughts in their head.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
See, I was telling everybody that Kat was young and talented, and then I found out that Kat was actually old and done growing as an artist, and she got
Wow, them fighting words, dude. I do want everyone to know that the opinions and various things said by our artists do not represent fanspeak. But I disavow. But it's funny. Hashtag DNQFE. That's right, Ghost. Ghost of Henry. Definitely go do that, guys. If you're drawing along, Ghost is a great artist. He's been on the show many times. Uncanny Kodiak says, what are we drawing today? We are drawing Extractors. You should check that out. Now, of course, with this new format, seeing as we are are supporting and doing in the indie revival crowd. A lot of the stuff we'll be doing, you won't necessarily know. Some you will. We had Doug on the other day, and we did, working on his stuff. So of course you know that. But I think it's good though. We're going to learn, see new things, and of course we have a killer group of artists here that we'll be able to see they're brought to life very nicely. John says, "Help! My drawing tablet stopped scaling to my screen after I installed Clip Studio. If you have any idea what to do to fix it, please share." He's having some kind of scaling trouble on his screen with Clip Studio. Anybody have any opinions?
I literally just bought Clip Studio
It
today.
might possibly be that he has his resolution set too high.
Oh,
Clip
really?
Studio doesn't work with really, really high resolution.
Pencil and
He might have
paper.
low resolution.
That's the solution, pencil and paper. So okay, check your resolution, dude. Because I know John uses Clip Studio Pro, so but definitely do that.
So last week I think I laughed the hardest with Doug on. Like that moment where he was like, "You're all a bunch of godless perverts." I think that delivery was probably the best I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And best sums up our drawing quartered. So if you guys have not seen that, obviously subscribe. We moments in this channel. And yeah, what's our subscriber count right now?
For this channel, 708, I think, or 710.
Imagine.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
growing. Yeah, we haven't
Must be
been.
709th.
Well, we haven't even been doing this a year, so we're real happy, dude. Well, we've got a lot of people coming on. This has been a great month, actually. June,
Just
we've got a lot of.
706 for me. How many of you guys have me blocked?
Well, no, actually, on my side, there's about 5 or 6 people that are hidden. I see them, but you guys can't see them. So
I
the
see.
count is around 5 to 10 more than it actually shows, but that's all right. I think that's the same for everybody. But 700, we got 700 people, and we're very happy about it. Proud. But let me keep continue on here. I hope at least someone comes to their senses and draws a hot girl or two. Oh, I think we will, dude. Just so you know, Jim, you are white box right now. Joe says you got to say it like the intro to A Team, and they talk about your Vic's failed start. Now, I don't understand this, Joe. You're gonna have to. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but Joe says Chester is a shill for the Tyco Derega Corporation. The Ticonderoga. Derega.
Ticonderoga.
Pencils. Let me get in here real quick. Oh yeah, Ticonderoga. Yeah. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
It's a pencil company.
Okay, well then I am a shill for that. Where's my check, damn it? And of course, Ghost of Henry has a very good question. He wants to know, why is Booster not drawing Space Edra? Good point. Because he's playing a video game. Video games are more important
I'll whip
than
something up for you boys. You'll see. You'll all see.
Evan Voskyver says that, who's Cat? Do you mean the #1 Cross Comics fan artist Cat? Yes, I do believe that is right, Evan. Use paper, the solution for John. Frozen wagons are a testament to the frozen Wacoms are the testament to the value of Ticonderoga. Yellow #2 for the win. Sweet. John says 700 viewers, but only 20 likes. Sweet. Yeah, we would like you guys hit the like button, please.
700 subscribers, but not 700 viewers. That'll be a day. Yeah.
That would be nice. Well, I'm still waiting to get over 100 on the Drawing Quartered. We've been really close. We've come real close.
I really do have a question for Vic King.
Yeah, he's not here though, but Booster will be him. So go ahead.
Okay. I'll
Vic King.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
This Goro ripoff guy here. Does this mask cover his nose? Does it go over his nose? Is his mask covering his face at all?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
I don't know. Let me bring it up real quick and check it out. Let's see here. No, his mask is kind of working like mutton chops on the side of his face and and around the back of his head. So it's not really
I don't
a
think he has
helmet.
a nose, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
Yeah.
think he actually has a nose at all.
Yeah.
In fact,
Well, there is a really nice colored version here in the thumbnail for the perks, and I wish he had that on the page actually. But it shows that it's not really a helmet; it's more of this from the side of the cheek wrap around to the back of the head. The top of the head and the front of the face are not covered. It's almost like that guy from you remember Empire Strikes Back up in the Sky City there, the guy who worked for
Lobot.
yeah Lobot. Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Yeah. Thank you very much. See, that's where I got friends to help me out, dude.
mm-hmm.
All right.
Dwarf is sad that he missed Doug, but more importantly, he actually missed my very insensitive to the natives Ezra that I did.
Yeah. Now we talk about the Doug to Naples show, or we talk about the Doug Garrett show.
Doug Garrett.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, Doug Garrett was a fun guest, dude. He kind of went into the shtick of being an ultra conservative Christian and just very disappointed in all of us heathens. It was funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like Sideburns. Yeah, that's right, goes on Henry. Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, Vic King is in the chat. He's saying no, little bottom.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Okay,
I had
everyone.
one request. One request, and that one request was to be respectful of the artist, which includes being actually present
Yes.
here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm just have to drop penises all over this guy's face.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Ooh. Just 4 black rubber cocks in each hand.
Oh,
I didn't say
my.
that word. Come on,
Okay.
now, come on now. Take it
Here,
easy with it.
here goes the degeneracy. Vic
Everyone
is
back.
back. I do apologize, Vic. It's getting a little hairy in here, and I did not. That was not a sexual reference, by the way. Just to let you know, Eric, you are our Mets. You are being white box right now. Vic, welcome back, dude. While we have you for a second, could you please tell us a little bit more about the project and tell us a little bit about your writer?
Oh, yeah. Aaron has like I can't even tell you how many projects he's got in his brain that he's got worked out. He's already has other creators working on different projects. So you're actually going to see a lot coming out of Aaron Calamari. He's he's a hardworking guy. He works the third shift, which is why he can't be here tonight with us.
I see.
But he would really love to be here. I could tell you that. He's just a wonderful, intelligent, smart, like the ideas he comes up with are just
beautiful.
Does he have a Tinder profile I can look at?
Oh my. No, hold on a second now. I have to correct you because Booster taught me all about this thing he called Grinder. So I think that's probably what you want.
I had just heard of Grinder, just from a friend. He's not really even my friend, really.
Well, I don't know. You were
Just a
really
guy
well
that-
informed. I never heard of it before, and you had all kind of
Well,
information.
you know,
So
Look, I did a little research. So
Uh-huh.
okay.
more
all right.
lover.
Yeah. What was that? It's supposed to be my what? You think I'm some kind of Blake Cockney, do you? You could fuck off.
oh, there you go. Now there's the second one for
that's
the
two.
show. Ding, double ding.
Oh,
That's
no!
two. Now, Vic, I do apologize, but I do have
He
a.
baited me. It was his fault.
It is his fault. But Vic, I do have a question from the chat for you. It's from Eric, and he says, Vic King, Little Bottom. Are you talking about Brie Larson? That was a joke.
Yeah, I'm talking about
not funny.
Little Bob.
Vic doesn't want to talk to us anymore. I don't blame him, really. Evan
I think
Weisgerber
he's
says,
talking about a power bottom, is what he's talking about.
oh, I see. Okay.
I get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, does
Top to bottoms.
that come into that other thing you were trying to teach me the other day, guys? Something about a sub? Was that what the joke was? I think I got it.
Oh, subs and bottoms. Yeah.
I think I got it. I'm starting to learn the modern lingo. I am. Start filling that jar, folks. The Wolf says, yeah. Of course, if
But what are we
Dinale,
filling it with?
money. If Dinale was here, he'd be absolutely irate with us for sure. He's
He'd just be
pedantic.
fuming.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's like off air, boys. He
No.
is terrifying.
Dinale's
Vic
only
says
like
he's going
12,
outside
isn't
by
he?
tomorrow. Dinale? No, he's 30 something.
That voice is all an act. As soon as
Is he really that old? Oh, I thought he was like 18 or something.
No, he's
as
30
soon
something.
as soon as the show's over, we're no longer live. He's going, what was that? You bloody idiots! He's just yelling at me. I'm crying. It's a whole mess. It's terrifying.
It is. It's true.
I thought he was a little kid.
Why does he turn Cockney?
I don't know. No doubt. Denali is actually Denali is actually a professional, guys. He works in the social services and stuff like that. He's not a kid at all. Oh, he does sound young though. I get that. Yeah.
He's not a little boy. I'm the little boy of the group.
Ghost does make a very good point here. He says Brie Larson would be a zero bottom. This is true. Okay.
Anti-bot, negative, in fact.
Evan Von Scarver says, Eagle, check your D Live channel when you have a time. I need to set up a D Live, actually. I need to have that connected to this channel. I think that's going to be the future. This in BitTorrent. A lot of people are leaving YouTube, so we need to set up some backup in case we have to kind of
you
shift.
mean BitChute?
BitChute, sorry. Thank you, BitChute. I think we need to set up and maybe because we might have to shift, over to the other place, but it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. But YouTube is go broke. I mean, it's just what it is, right? I thought I was the young one. DeWolf said, "Dude, you're almost my age. What are you talking about?"
He's just ridiculously good looking. That's all.
He is. He is a beautiful man. Yeah,
it's unfair, to be honest.
Unfair. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't know. My wife calls me Zeus, so I'm not that bad looking, Booster. I pass.
I don't remember Zeus being known for his being a sexy thing.
Zeus gets all the ladies. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because he's rapey.
He raped them all.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Then I'm definitely not Zeus. El Rodimus, you are being white boxed right now. So just so you know.
All right.
Okay, so no one remember that. I am definitely not Zeus. I'm not Zeus. Don't do that.
Good idea. Good idea.
But no, it's because of my hair and the beard and stuff. She just thinks I look like Zeus, or as she says, Zeus.
Zeus.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, you take what you can get, man. So Ghost says, so when is stripper story time starting? Well, maybe not today, dude. Let's not do that today.
What?
Let's not.
You can't deny our stream this, Chester.
I can, actually. But the hard thing about that is I do have a ton of stories, but most of them really aren't funny. They're quite sad, actually, a lot of them. And many of the good stories have nothing to do with the strippers at all, actually. But no, well, let's stick to the art. Let's stick to the art. We're going to stay on target today. Stay on target, right? Jake Rear says, would love to get back on Fan Edition soon, dude. Hey, no problem. Just go into the Discord and say you want to be on, dude, and Pixel will schedule you. No problem. Do keep in mind, guys, the easiest way to get on to the Drone Recorded Fan Edition is going through me here at my Twitter. Or, of course, if you can track down Pixel wherever he is and send a link to him, he'll help you out too. But it's probably a lot easier to go through me. But, of course, in the end, Pixel takes care of all that.
Wow.
Or even Booster.
Can invite people too.
Can you? Did he move you up to
Booster got juice?
But yeah, I can do
it. Did he move you up to admin?
Yeah, I've done it before.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So there you go. You can check Booster as well. But either way, if you get on, Pixel will take care of it.
Kiwi. Follow me for art.
Release the Kraken. Rock me, Dr. Zeus. All right, dude. All right, moving down here. Just to let you know, John, you are being white boxed. This is an interesting style you're going, John. It's really cool, dude. I like it.
Finally, I get white box. Jesus.
I'm just moving down the line.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm gonna do is I'm doing the definitive character here. I'm looking at this artwork, and it's really hard to figure out exactly what's going on with this guy's face and body. Clear and concise as possible, and when you look up this character on Wikipedia 100 years from now, this is the image you're gonna see.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh.
And Vic has come back. Hi, Vic.
Hey. Apparently, he's going outside for better bars because
obviously, and I can hear the outside.
His internet is complete poo.
Yeah, where do you live? In the middle of the woods or something? I wasn't meant to be insulting. Can you hear me, Vic? Can you speak to us, dude? I guess not. That's all right,
Is
dude.
there a wolf
Yeah.
dressed up like your grandmother?
I apologize, guys. I can't hear any of you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in and join in the chat on YouTube. And from what I've already seen, I mean, I'm loving what I'm seeing, guys. You guys are kicking butt. Seriously. I'll talk to you guys all through chat. Sorry.
Yeah,
All
Vic.
right.
What would you say on this guy's face would be the best place to put all these penises?
Goodness gracious.
Well, put them where the nose should be.
Yeah, I'm really not sure, John, if there's any part of this wraparound helmet or wherever it is. I don't really think it's covering his head. But you do what you want to do, dude. I think what you're doing looks cool.
I just saw a picture right now. He has like a tab covering the middle of the top of his head. Or are those gills on his forehead?
I think there's some weird striations on his head, and I think that's just the top of his head. Maybe not. I don't know. It's tough to tell. You're right.
Oh, so he actually already has a penis.
Yeah, maybe you're right, John. No, maybe you are right. It's too bad we can't ask him. Dude, put in the chat is what's going on with this this guy, the forearm guy with his helmet. Now here's yeah, I can't make it out either, dude. I see your problem.
Switchback, that was his name.
Is it Switchback? Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with his head, dude? I know he's an alien, so.
Hey, I got a name. That's all I got.
What's the deal with Switchback?
So we'll see what he says when he comes back in, but it is looking really good. All of you guys looks really good. Nice art today, as expected. Let's see. Eric says, Chester, it's a reference to an old Simpson skit where the Planet of the Apes sing "Rock Me, Dr. Zeus." Do the tune of "Rock Me, Amadeus." Yeah, I got the "Rock Me, Amadeus" thing. Yeah,
that was great.
The Simpsons
I
is
love
fun.
old systems.
Yeah,
Get your
my
hands
family.
off me, you dirty ape. I miss Phil Hartman.
Now Scott is saying it's a helmet, so Vic is saying sorry. Yeah, Vic, you need to give us information about this this big alien guy and what his head looks like. We need information, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is looking nice though. I'm gonna go over to Bullet in a second. Let me do just a quick catch up. Rabbit is got the same character. He's got him looking really cool pose, dude. I like it. And it is hard to do a muscular forearm guy that doesn't look like the Mortal Kombat guy, though. It's tough. You got Josh is doing the medic lady, it looks like, or maybe the victim. I'm not sure. You got Jim is working on the alien. Everyone's kind of gravitating toward that. Eric is doing the alien as well. Ooh, that's a nice action pose you got going on there, Eric. I like it.
Hey, thanks, bud.
Yeah. Elrodimus is doing the leader and the alien side by side. Very nice. Of course, by the end of the show, he'll have 50 skits, so you know how it is. And of course, John has got this great alien, a wonderful jaw. I love the face, dude. You do faces really well, John. They're very expressive.
Thank you.
And then, of course, our last artist for today, Bullet. You are White Box, dude. And he's going with the medic rescue lady, Medica, I think her name was. And that's looking cool, dude. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, and she's definitely showing off the groinal area quite well. So good for you.
Oh, where are we?
that got Booster's attention. Goodness gracious. Oh, Detective Squad, cool. Wait, John Dillard is drawing. Eagle 43 says yes, that's right. Go ahead, dude.
Oh, I was just going to say, check out the lady parts on this lady.
Wow.
Okay, I didn't get the reference. Yeah, you guys have to educate me. I'm just an innocent boomer. I don't know anything.
It's true.
It is true. It's sadly true. I'm not joking at all. Since I've been doing the show, I've learned a lot of lingo, modern lingo I'd never heard of before. Probably the problem is I live in Japan, though. I've been here 2 decades. It's probably why I don't know any Western things.
Do they have like lingo but in Japanese, or do they just speak Japanese? Just nothing else.
Oh no, you have.
Do they have like no cute euphemisms?
Of course they do. I think one of the more popular ones a couple of years ago was a Kusataberu no Hito. I thought that was funny. It's basically a grass-eating boy.
That's a classic.
Yeah, no, it's funny though because they're talking about the soft, kind of incel type of boy in Japan, and they call them grass eaters instead of meat eaters, right? And of course, they have the meat-eating girl being the opposite of that. But yeah, they have those kind of things, of course.
How do they deal with other cultures in Japan? Like, in the States we have like Chinese food and Mexican food and Italian food and stuff like that. Do they also have like those ethnic type restaurants in Japan?
Oh yeah, sure. No, Japanese love food just like everybody else, and the Japanese do a pretty good job actually. One of the best skills of the Japanese is not creating new things; it's taking things from other people and making them better and or smaller. They do that really well.
Oh, cultural appropriation.
Oh, they're all about it every day. Yeah. So yeah, you can get really good food from pretty much any culture, depending on where you are. I don't think they do Italian food very well. Their pizza's not great, but they're working on it. I do love the Chinese food here. Chinese food here is really good. Mexican food sometimes is good.
A friend of mine that lives over there says it's really hard to get bacon.
It is. It is. They do bacon very different than we do. But there's a bit of a problem with that. They have a thing called butabara, which is basically the belly of the pig where we get our bacon from. But they use it more for their yakiniku, which is their like little teeny cuts of meat inside barbecue they do. So they already have kind of a culture of it. So when they try to do bacon, it just doesn't come off right. I found a long time ago the best thing to do is just buy the butabata, fry it up in the frying pan instead of in the yakiniku grill, and that works as bacon just fine. So you can find it. You just kind of have to take a different angle at it. But no, the nice brown sugar molasses bacon we get in the West, no, we don't have that at all.
Yeah, that really surprised me when I was in Italy and we ordered pizza. It was the absolute worst tasting sausage I ever had in my life.
Yeah, well, pizza's American, dude. It's not Italian at all.
Oh yeah, they had a big store out there, and it was like always packed, and it was called American Pizza, right in the middle of Florence.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, pizza is American. The original pizza from Italy, the pizza pie, it looked more like a tomato casserole, and it's pretty awful. I've had it once. Blech. Never again. Coming back here to the beginning, Rabbit, you are white boxed again. Japan has a lot of nice things, and I enjoy it well enough. I think for me, the main problem is I live way in the countryside, so I don't have it. It's not convenient, right? I don't get access to a lot of stuff, but it's all right. You adapt.
Have you gone to any of the comic-cats, the comic book like for the Dojin and stuff like that?
I have been to a few. I didn't really go for myself. My children love manga and anime. My daughter, particularly, my daughter is actually a pretty good anime artist. So I took them to some shows and went along with them. It was fun. Actually, here in Japan, of course, they're a little bit different in the West, right? In the West, when you have a comic book, you'll have a writer, you'll have an artist, you'll have a colorist, you'll have a letterer, etc., etc. But here in Japan, a manga you get is made by one person. They're the writer, they're the inker, everything, right? That's the tradition over here. So, and of course, that means that certain manga creators become quite popular. So I've taken my daughter to many, signings. Just getting an autograph from these kind of guys when they come. They kind of tour around the country. But it is different. I've seen a bunch of that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
I read Bakuman.
Bakuman. Baku.
Yeah.
I saw me an anime once.
Bakuman. It's a manga about mangaka, so guys who make manga. But
I see.
in it, they're actually they're a team, a writer and artist team. It's actually really good if you want to read it. It's like the insides of actual how manga is made in Japan.
Oh, well, there you go. And John, you said you saw an anime once. Did it have tentacles in it?
It sure did. It was great. I only watched like 3 minutes of it though.
Oh, that's all you needed.
That's all it took. Yeah.
That's all it took, huh?
Oh
Yeah,
my.
absolutely.
Self-deprecating humor. There it is.
That's what happens when you're young and virile like me.
Joe says they have
Yikes.
Mr. Sparkle. That's funny. It's
Have you
their
seen
vision of Soy Boy. Yeah.
Shirabaku?
Shirabaku. No, I don't know that offhand. Yeah.
So someone said that there was a manga about making manga. Someone
he
made
did.
an anime about making anime, and it
Oh,
looks like hell.
Oh yeah.
Like, guys are on some crazy schedules.
Sure. Well, they are, and it is very factory the way they go about making. I know more about that than I do the manga, to be honest. But the it is very factory produced type of things with their anime, and over here. It always is interesting to me because you hear Western comic book guys complaining about how much pages they can get out in a day. With the video games, we hear all this thing about crunch. It's a big issue right now with the SGWs all complaining about we have to work. These developers are having to work too many hours. I mean, it's like really, but over here in Japan, these dudes will put in freaking 60 hours a week without even blinking, right? So it's it's
Yeah,
a
but
very
they're all
different
committing
culture.
suicide. What the hell?
They used to. No, that used to be a big trouble when
They
they
used to until we
used to.
installed the nets. Now they can't.
No. Actually, there used to be a real problem in Japan about 20 years ago, where people were working 80, 100 hours a week, and they were just committing suicide from, or not even suicide. They were just literally dying from working too long. They weren't getting enough sleep, and they just run their bodies down and ended up dying. And it became a real issue in Japan. The Japanese government basically put in laws in place that people can't work so many hours, and it helped a lot. We haven't had that trouble here in a couple decades. So
Great.
yeah,
Dude, if you can't figure out when to stop and have a nap, maybe you deserve to die. Look, I'm just saying.
very understanding
Yeah,
of you.
but the mentality of the culture is so different, though. Like that's the thing. It's not like here where it's like you work because you have to, not because you want to, not because you feel that you have to serve a different purpose. Like there's just a totally different like concept of why you work in other countries than here.
Well, that is a very true point, and I'm very lucky that I'm older, that I come from that older generation, because I have a very high work ethic, right? Because that's what my family, my father, and everyone taught me to do, right? So when I come over here to Japan, I get along just fine because I have a very strong work ethic. But it sounds to me in the West that the work ethic is really, really decreased, and that's not a good thing in the long run, man. You know. So I'm a little bit lucky in that way that I'm older, actually.
Oh yeah, you got people falling asleep because all they do is count tomatoes and they can't handle it.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, I weigh those tomatoes.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Now, Mets, I do have you white box right now, and I do notice that there seems to be some little half circles that are indicating, even suggesting nips. Is that what's happening here?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Of course not.
Of course not. All right. Okay, I see.
Those are penises.
All right.
Yeah. Dick nipples.
There you go. Now, there are a few comments coming in here from the chat that I think actually will help you guys out. Let me do here. Now, Zero Fox says, Switchback's helmet is only a wraparound like you described. The top is ridges of his head. I thought so. And he has a little button nose. That's what he was trying to say. He wasn't saying a little bottom. He was saying little button nose. Okay.
Like Frosty the Snowman?
Well, he screwed that up.
Maybe.
Like Brie Larson.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see how that goes. But Uncanny Kodiak is it's their version of Soy Boy. Yeah. Grass Eater. Yeah. Joe Maroney says, Mr. Sparkle, banish dirt to the land of wind and ghosts. Okay. Zero Fox says, here we go. For a reference for the artist, two of his arms end in cybernetics that he puts into his backpack, which creates basically any weapon he needs. Yeah, I thought so. So you have lots of room there weapon-wise. That's cool. Vic says, artist, I apologize. I'm getting no reception in my area. You are all doing awesome. Yes, they are, dude. Joe says, in Japan, your game shows reward knowledge. Here, we punish ignorance. It seems so. Their game shows, or they call them quiz shows, actually, here in Japan. But they are about, being smart. and they're all about even when they have the celebrities on, it's about can you answer the questions well and properly. It's intelligence-based shows. Yeah. Pennywise Buck says John's had a lot
How
of
would
sausage.
you?
Let
What was
me,
that?
let me read it again. Pennywise Buck says John's had a lot of sausage. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
That's why I'm diabetic.
Shade. I'm sorry, you guys are asking a question. Go ahead. I'm moving down the line here, and Jim, you are being white boxed again.
All right.
Yeah. Someone
um,
had something to say. Go ahead.
so how would you describe? Yeah, how would you describe the 24-hour game of tag on Japanese television?
What do you mean? Oh, you talk. Oh, I see. You're talking about that show. It comes out once a year. Yeah. No. That's a weird show. But what they do is around New Year's is their big holiday here, right? They also have Obon, which is in
Okay.
August, which is like our Halloween. Well, actually, it's to say it's more like Samhain or a Samhain from the past, right? But
No,
the
I don't
big
know what that is. Explain that. Stop. What? What the hell is sewing?
Halloween, dude. Halloween is a Christian word applied to it to try to steal a holiday, as Christians always do.
Damn
It is.
Christians.
I do. Well, that's fine, but you're not the Catholic Church, are you? And the Catholics always did that because when they came into a new area, their way of taking control was a little bit different than, say, Islam. Islam comes in with a big old weapon and says, either join us or die. But what the Catholics would do is they come in, kill all the smart people, take away all the Wicca and all those people who are the wise women or wise men, and they would build their little churches so you had no choice but to go talk to them. And another thing they would do is try to absorb holidays. Now, they succeeded to certain points, but overall, I'd say they failed in that. But that's just how the Catholic Church, the government of the Catholic Church, acted. This has nothing to do with the religion. It's just the government, the bureaucracy.
Okay,
right?
I get that. I get it. I'm Chester. Maybe you misunderstood what I said. I mean, I get that. That's kind of common knowledge.
Yeah.
However, you like to throw out these words, and most often than not, they're words that are very esoteric that you could easily explain using a more generic word.
I am. So you're complaining that I'm a professor. Is that what you're complaining about? I see. All right.
Yes, I think that's what he's complaining about.
I do apologize.
If not, I am.
Okay, if he's not, you are. Okay, let me restate it then. They have a holiday here they call Obon, which is basically our Halloween. How's that?
Old bones.
I got it. Oh
I
my
remember
God, I
that
got it.
holiday.
Okay, but it's not their main holiday. Their main holiday is New Year's, and in New Year's they have many shows that we only see during New Year's time. And one of those is the show where they have these guys that are kind of dressed up like Secret Service robot Matrix dudes, and they're chasing celebrities around playing hide and seek, really. And it's
Awesome.
yeah, it is, yeah, and they have several 24-hour shows that go on around New Year's. So yeah, that's it. Boy, that took a long time to explain, John.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah.
Chester, is there anything else interesting that happens on Old Bone Day?
On Obon, well, they do. Well, actually, there is. Obon, they have a big old dance where they dance in a circle to playing music, just like they did in Soen, by the way.
Interesting, Chester.
And I'm getting to it, John. Now, the actual similarities between the traditional Halloween and their Obon is shocking, actually, how close they are. But one of the things they do here, I think, is kind of funny. Well, it's more old-fashioned. They don't really do it much. But other than their weird, creepy costume dancing that they do, they also have a tradition on Obon that it's kind of free sex day. And basically, if a
Oh, that's why
lady,
it's called Old Bone.
well, there you go. But if a lady likes a
All
guy,
Bone Day.
no, I'm trying to explain
All
now. Hold on a
bone
second.
day.
Now, if a lady likes a guy, she can just basically go and lay down in his bed, and doesn't matter if you're married or what have you. Yeah, it's Japanese culture. They don't do that much anymore, though. It's pretty much dead, which is unfortunate, I guess, for people. But it is a weird thing that I didn't expect to
Are
find
you
in Japan.
Zeus?
What?
Are you sad, Zeus?
I'm not sad, Zeus. No, but I have had to kick a couple ladies out of my house.
Damn.
Ladies, sure.
Oh.
Now, I'm sorry. All the homosexual jokes go to Booster, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Mhm,
Sorry.
mhm. They're directed right to me. 'Cause I love them.
Right at his face.
Walk with him. He'll
All
steal
over
your
my
ear.
face, just blast me with them.
Oh my God. This is what the world has come to.
Get it?
The Catholics got this behavior from the Romans. Yeah, of course they did. Vic is really trying to come in, but he can't, dude. It's too bad. But that's all right, dude. The art's going on really well, and of course,
Doesn't feel like he's trying very hard.
well, I think he is. Mets, your white box again. I do see a lot of comments coming in from the chat. Talking about my stuff that I'm talking about. Chester's giving history lessons again. Sorry, Joshua.
Huh? I like the lessons.
Cool. Now, Howl
Please,
Comics.
Chester,
Actually,
tell me, how do I stow away to Japan?
well,
Tell me
you buy
that
a
story.
ticket for about $1,500, depending on where you're from, I suppose. No, it's not. Actually, Japanese have a really, really good tight border security, unlike other places in the world. That was topical.
Like here?
Okay.
Well, I mean, you guys got a real problem going on over there. They need to get that under control. Howl Comics does make an interesting little observation. Sam Hain is also Glenn Danzig's second band. Yeah. Now, I'm just pronouncing it correctly by calling Soen, but most people recognize Sam Hain, so that's fine. Let's see. Adrian says, I love Japanese game shows. Takashi's Castle is hilarious. Yeah, it is. They're actually bringing that back, dude. We had a
Are
show.
they? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Isn't that what MXC was based off of?
Someone was saying
yes,
that, yeah.
I think.
Let's see. Eric said we had a show kind of like that here in the States called The Great Race. I don't know. I've never watched it. Now, go ahead, dude. I'm just reading the chat.
The only thing I remember from that, the only thing I remember from Great Race was the one chick who was trying to launch a watermelon through a slingshot, and it whooped back and hit her square in the face.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ooh,
yeah, like that was good entertainment.
That's
You'll never
that's a
see
good
that on Jeopardy.
Google search. Google search that. It's worth watching.
Now, let's see.
Yeah.
Joe says they're also surrounded by water for a border, so there's that. Well, so's Britain, and look what happened to them.
Hey, it kept the Mongols away.
It did. Twice, even. Yes. The kamikaze.
Yeah.
The kamikaze. That's where kamikaze comes from, by the way, guys. I know people know it from World War II and the crazy Japanese pilots who just smash into the ships where they're loaded with gasoline and bombs. But kamikaze actually comes from when the Mongols tried to take Japan, and it's kami means spirit or god, kaze means wind. So it means God's wind. And basically what happened was it was a giant hurricane or typhoon that came in and sunk all the Mongol fleets and saved Japan. Kublai Khan.
So it's God's farts?
Okay, you can go that way if you like.
Yeah, sure. God was like, oh, God, these pains. And he just farted the Mongols away. That's exactly how it happened.
Well, actually, it did save their butt twice, dude. I mean, it is what it is. Because you got to understand, before we came into World War II, the Japanese had never been defeated. Americans were the first one to defeat the Japanese. So,
and we taught them.
I guess.
To be fair, the Japanese only fought themselves. So.
Oh yes, yes, sure.
That is a.
Do they?
Oh, they have.
That is a common argument I get in.
No, they had long periods of war.
In Japan.
Say that again.
Did they have South Park? The show South Park?
No.
Obviously, I mean, it was in Furikuri, right?
Say that again.
I actually heard that in Japan. They're actually arguing about King of the Hill, whether or not it's better as subbed or dubbed. That's freaking hilarious.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Well, in general, the Japanese prefer subs over dub, but when it comes to kid shows, they always dub it for the kids because they can't read the Japanese.
Now, so even the Japanese have their version of insufferable weebs. That's incredible.
No,
no, that's not insufferable. Go ahead, dude. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Clearly, you haven't had a sub or dub argument.
No, but here's what I always heard that I always found about the sub and dub argument is that a lot of Japanese filmmakers would get upset when, like, say, Sony would bring a Japanese film to America and not take the time to dub it, because then they didn't bring it properly into the other culture.
I get that argument.
It was the argument I heard.
Yeah,
but
but
when they dub King of the Hill, did they do the accent?
All right, let
Well,
me.
Did they give him a Kansai accent?
Kansai accent, yeah. No, let me explain that. This is a very specific thing that's going on with King of the Hill, dude, or Simpsons or any of that, things like that. When kid shows come over here, they're always dubbed because children, the Japanese language is at such a level of difficulty as far as reading it that children can't really read particularly well, particularly at speed. So they have to dub things that are for kids. They have to do it. Now, anytime an animated show comes to Japan, no matter what it is, even King of the Hill, which is not for kids, they don't recognize it as that. It's animated, therefore it's for kids, therefore it must be dubbed. That's the issue. And then what you're having is people saying that, hey, this is not for kids. We should leaving in its original audio for the sub because that's what we prefer. Now, the argument going the other way across the pond, that's coming out of people like, that's more the artistic type of directors from the past. We're not hearing that anymore. But anyway, that's how that works. So.
Interesting.
Can you hear that horrible music coming through on my side?
Yes.
Yep.
We can.
Yes.
I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
You got a reggae band over there? What's going on?
I got some
do some
renegade
Chester's
Hawaiians over
music.
here. I don't know.
Renegade Hawaiians.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Goodness.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Illinois, they just legalized weed, man.
That's Illinois. Okay,
Nope,
yeah, Chicago.
no one's excited about that, huh? Yeah.
I mean, weed's legal in Canada for like months now. Maybe almost a year.
I forgot, guys.
Do you think that's going to help? Is that going to help things in Chicago, Annie, you think?
Nope.
Oh, no, we can't give away houses.
Yeah, no, it's
we can't give away houses out here.
Well, dude, Chicago is in a real bad place, dude. Kind of like Detroit, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Portland, Atlanta. There's a bunch of cities that are kind of been lost to the wind, dude. But
God's wind.
God's wind, yeah, that was the joke. Eagle 43 says, Chester, what was the reasoning behind the kamikaze attacks? They were desperate, they didn't want to lose, and they had the last thing they could think to do was just throw a damn plane at a ship. That's what it comes down to, yeah. Adrian says, Japanese-Russian war was
just really bad at flying.
No, actually, we're very good pilots. Japanese-Russian
They
war
are
was
bad
in,
drivers.
yeah, Japanese-Russian war was in 1904 to 1905. They didn't just fight themselves. No, I understand that. That's not what they meant. They were talking about Japan has never been conquered, but of course during the warring nation time, which is about 500 years ago, there was just war all across the Japanese islands, fighting themselves. Japan has interacted outside of Japan several times, actually. Ghost Henry says, if the Japanese had not attacked the U.S. in World War II, they'd probably have a big chunk of China today. Yep, I'd say so. But they should have listened to Yamamoto-san. He told them, dude, do not wake the sleeping giant. They didn't listen. Adrian said in 1985, Japan invaded Taiwan. Yes, they did. But you know what? When you look at Taiwan today, or Formosa today, compared to what it was, when the Japanese went in there, they still were very primitive, tribal people, and they still had the tradition of, in order to get married, you needed to bring the head of an enemy to your proposed bride so that she would accept you. Okay, they were headhunters, literally headhunters, and Japan
that's
came
West
in.
Virginia.
West Virginia. But the Japanese came in and put an end to that and civilized them quite a bit. So Japanese have done good and bad things, I guess. But how does this work so I can join next week? Well, AML, we'd love to have you. Now, all you have to do is go down here in below the show, in the links down there. We have one to my Twitter. Just go ahead and click on that and send me your name. And what I'll do is send you an invite to the Discord. And then you'll just introduce yourself and say hi.
You wonderful artist, hear me now.
Yes, we can, dude. You can just introduce yourself, and they'll put you on a schedule. Just make sure you talk to Pixel. He's the boss over there. So, but we'd love to have you, dude. Just hit the Twitter, and that goes for everybody else as well. Boston, Ben Legal. I don't know. I think he's talking about marijuana, I suppose. I'm pretty sure Japan fought the Boxers during the Boxer Rebellion. Well, there was certainly some interaction, yeah. Ghost of Henry says, "I like this tradition." What is he saying? I can't. My eyes are so bad. Tradidian. Adrian says, "Interesting. I did not know about that with Taiwan." Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I'm talking history again, and I'm going to get yelled at, I'm sure.
Hey, all this history of the South Pacific is pretty great, but what about the Extractors?
What about the Extractors? Yeah, he's not on here. I suppose I should go back over the page and read some more.
I mean,
but
who hasn't chopped off a bloody bloke's head?
Because I hear that the Extractors are like insurance claims adjusters, which sounds kind of boring. But they look kind of cool. I don't get it.
Yeah, let me go over and help that out. I was going to white box you, John, but now no. Okay, let me come over here and read a little bit more on the page because we don't have Vic. But once again, the overview of the Extractor team. Well, they already said that. So where's the story? Let me come down here. Does he have story in here? He should have story in here. Oh, here we go. 2072. Mankind has rapidly expanded its reach into space exploration. The farther out we go from Earth, the more perilous the journey becomes. Insurance companies amass vast fortunes from ensuring the safety and lives of these explorers and merchants. Their claims adjusters consist of ex-military, ex-con, medical students paying off school loans, and alien mercenaries. These teams are known as Extractors. They are many, and they are indeed busy. If you are unfortunate enough to exceed your policy limits, you are on your own. Deep space is not a place to be caught without coverage. One team, our team of Extractors, finds that they can't just let people die if it can be helped. This is where we find ourselves, rogue agents pilfering boundary insurance companies' resources to save as many as they can. So oddly, John, even though I know you were making a joke, it is about insurance adjusters. That is awesome, dude.
In space.
Yeah, I thought he was joking too.
Yeah, me too, dude. He's right. That's actually clever. I like it. That's very interesting.
It's like Johnny Dollar, the old radio program, the insurance adjuster with the heart of gold.
Yeah, well, it's like Repo Men. That's what it is.
Nah, Repo Men are they're awful, awful people.
Well, I'm talking about the movie, not the actual people, but
the Emilio Estevez movie?
Is that the one? Or I'm talking about more of a modern remake where they have artificial organs and stuff, and if you don't pay, these guys come and rip the organs out of you.
Oh, the musical
with
thing.
Jude
Yeah.
Genetic opera.
The musical thing, what?
Talking about
what the hell are we talking
Repo,
about?
the genetic opera, or something like that.
Oh, that was great. I only watched like 45 minutes of that. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's funny. But that's what it seems like this is. That's kind of cool. But they seem more like good guys. Maybe they're a little less cold-hearted than usual, it sounds. But it's an interesting take on it. It's an interesting take. Let me come back over here to the art, though. Unfortunately, guys, as you guys can see, Vic is not able to stay in with us. He's having reception trouble, so it's okay. We're just sitting here and chat and do the art. Of course, John Dillard is being white box right now, and we're just getting these killer artistic pieces coming out. So I do appreciate that. Vic King says Extractors. Jiminy Cricket is in here. He says, "What are you nerds drawing?" We're drawing the Extractors. Jiminy, nice to see you, dude. We gotta have get him back one of these days. Let's stop. Stop with the history talk. Jiminy says, "I do apologize."
We'll get all of them.
I do get people who really can't stand me talking about history, dude. So student debt is still an issue. I guess, yeah, I guess. And I don't know. I kind of like those kind of things. That's off the top of the head, right? I mean, that's just straight off the top of the head, referencing whatever's being said at the time. That's kind of cool. I always thought it was, but I guess it's not. History talk is almost as good as stamp talk. Okay, there we go.
History talk is kind of like the equivalent
of Mondays at 9.
Trying to talk sports with all these people.
Hey, I like sports too, but most artistic or nerdy type people don't like to talk sports at all. That's true. Wow. Listen to this. Adrian says, it only takes 17 pages into Age of X-Men's Next Gen to use the word fascist.
Of course.
Goodness gracious. Of course, the problem is that the only people who are actually acting fascistic are them.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, tell us the history of that.
Don't say that.
The history of fascism coming out of Mussolini's Italy.
Well, what he means is instead of saying fascistic, they say acting like fascists.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with you guys? Look, dude. Fascistic. If you don't understand what the word fascistic means, I mean, come on, dude.
Fish stick?
Fascistic.
I like harder on
I'm
my
putting.
first
Fish
name.
stick.
See, this is what is called a suffix, gentlemen, and a suffix will change the meaning of a word, making it very specific, so that I can use a singular word and saying instead of having to say they are acting like fascists. See, I take that
I like
entire
that
thing
word.
and
Like
say they are
fish
fascistic. Oh wow, I made it smaller. Therefore, English. Did I win that one,
Literacy is a
Booster?
gift.
Yeah, it is. Did I
Now
win
say it
that?
with a Jamaican accent.
No, you just sound like a big nerd.
Right, fine.
I like how
Now, is
Chester's
this
like,
guy-
yeah, I'll take it.
Is this guy this forearm? I'm sorry to keep harping about this forearm guy, but is he wearing a shirt? Because in every image I see like a flat parallel line going straight across his chest area, and it's not the bottom of his chest.
Well, if we look
No,
at the
he's got a
color
vest on. He's got like a leather
Under his vest.
Yeah, well, let's
There's
take a
like a
look here.
line that goes-
Oh yeah.
No,
You
it's
see what I'm
just
talking about there?
you see. Look at the color one,
Yep.
John. It's just a vest. It's just a vest. He's got a kind of greenish gray skin, and he has this vest that has some kind of they're not
Looks like a
pauldrons.
wife beater.
It looks like a
It does
white
look like
beater.
a beater a little bit.
It does, and they're not pauldrons, but they're almost like a lifted mixed media type of material being used up on the shoulder area. But yeah, it's just a wife beater vest, dude. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
I think you won that one.
So that's a Dragon Ball.
That's a Dragon Ball. Bullet, you are being white box, dude. Actually, when I'm done with Bullet's time, I'm going to let it float for a little while, let it bounce around, and then I'll come back to white boxing again. But let me see here. What
How
the
much
chat
time
has
do we
said.
have?
Oh, you guys have got yourself an hour. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Oh really?
Oh, Jesus.
So much
Thank you.
time.
You're
It is
here
a lot of time.
forever.
Joe Maroney says,
Bruce, it feels that way.
how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Stand still, ladies.
Right.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
From the
It's
wall.
I don't.
Movie.
I don't ask
Pink
questions.
Floyd music video, The Wall.
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah. Ghost of Henry says, I'm a history buff, but mostly history of art. See, now that's an area that I can talk about, but I'm not extremely well versed in. Although that would be fun to talk about, I think. The Holocomic says, Marvel's Irony Man. I get it. Joe continues, but he says, but have they used resistance yet? How many pages will that take? Okay, I guess they are resisting something. Eagle 43 says, My Rise and Fall by Mussolini. Fish sticks. Fascistic. I get it. That was a joke from Zay Comics. He used the word shit in there. He said a bad word.
Oh, that's naughty. Ding,
It's
ding.
naughty. Ding, ding. Eric says, Chester Busby, Stamp Talk is a compliment. Zach had Stamp Talk segments while he was fulfilling Iron Sights and Jawbreakers. Everybody loves Stamp Talk. Now, I've certainly watched a lot of Richard's videos, but I don't know what a Stamp Talk is. What is a stamp other than the verb?
Oh, he talked a lot about mailing and stamping and like
Yeah.
all the stuff that he had to do to ship
You know
his
what a
books.
stamp is?
And I know what a stamp is. I just thought it was some kind of colloquialism. I'm sorry, John.
Knows history.
Slang.
Doesn't know
Slang.
stamps.
How dare I use the word colloquialism? I apologize. It's a slang.
He's learning. He's learning slowly, but he's
I
learning.
am.
You guys suck.
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
Vic King says, I came on Busby's, and all I got were these lousy fish sticks. I do apologize.
Do you like fish sticks?
I
Oh, God.
God, here we go.
Don't
You
answer
like
that.
fish sticks
Do
in
you
your
like
mouth?
fish sticks?
I won't answer
you
that.
Don't.
I shan't be baited.
That makes you a gay fish.
Is that what it does?
You're a gay fish.
Now he's got a shirt.
I'm
Vic
not
says
gay
it's a
fish.
shirt.
I'm motherfucking genius.
No, he's got a
That's-
shirt, huh?
South Park thing. It's amazing.
I can't believe they don't have South Park in Japan.
Well, I
You're
mean,
missing
they
out,
had
sister.
Fully Cooley reference it though. I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be a thing in Fully Cooley if they didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure they have it.
I
or
know what
had
you're
it.
saying, my brother.
My brother. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you assuming his gender?
I think he was.
Are you assuming?
I'm taking the white box off now, so guys, I'm going to leave it like this for a little bit, so when you speak, it'll pop up.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
Now,
burps?
Paulus does say something here. It's kind of interesting. He says, "I'm not a colloquialism. You are." Sorry.
Oh, super interesting.
Yeah. Huh? Hey, Crypto's in here. Hey, Crypto. Haven't seen you in a while, dude.
I noticed.
Hey.
And I noticed, Chester, that you run a game of Vampire the Masquerade on your.
I am running one on Tuesdays. Yeah.
That idea, because that's a really cool idea that you got going on there. And since my comic is so D&D inspired, I might run my own game. Would you want in?
Oh, sure. Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely. I love a chance to play. I always have to be the DM, so I'm happy to play anytime I can.
Oh yeah, you would not be DMing. So
awesome.
Yeah, neat. Okay, who else wants in on this?
Neato.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Nerds.
Nerd. What kind of a nerd plays D&D?
This nerd, hand straight up. Yeah, I love the tabletop gaming, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, so you can suck it, John.
Oh man.
Wow.
John's just jealous.
Suck that fish stick.
Oh God.
Colloquialism.
Colloquialism. Yes.
Colloquialism.
Colloquialism.
It won't.
Colloquialism.
Wow. Okay. Now it's like I'm talking to Dinale again. I'm constantly having to correct his diction. Colloquialism.
Colloquium.
No.
I'm waiting for Chester to like.
Colloquialism.
Guggenheim.
Waiting for Chester to just snap.
Right?
I don't want that to happen. I'm the first to get killed.
This is true. It's true. You are the nearest.
And eaten.
And eaten. Yeah, that's right.
What?
What? We've decided that we're gonna eat you.
Oh, goodness gracious. Ghost of Henry says he votes for
Delicious.
Bob's. I can't disagree.
Oh yeah, vote right here, buddy. If Bob's matter to you,
I'm
this
a
is where
big
it's at.
fan of Bob's.
Well, now you're doing Ezra in space. I'm assuming. Have you got anything to show us yet, dude?
No.
Now, I know you're
Yes.
busy playing a video game, but you have at least created the poll, right? The straw poll.
Yes, and I may. Yeah, here it is.
Oof! Oh wow, dude. No. Okay.
I haven't actually finished
No!
this, but I thought this little thing right here looked really funny. You see
Oh,
that
I
little
need it.
smile? I want to get all of his details, you know, like he's got these messed up cheekbones, these big juicy lips, and this weirdly square jaw. Know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
No, I'm
He's-
saying.
Messed up nose, little eyes. I want to capture his essence. This man is beautiful.
Terrifying.
It is terrifying.
You know who's a good-looking man?
Me.
Henry Cavill.
No,
Henry
he's
Cavill.
a-
Yeah, he is. a good looking guy.
I can get behind that.
Yeah,
You can get behind it.
Raisin.
Yeah, I'd get behind that, dude. I wouldn't be a power bottom. Would you? Do you want to be? Do you want to follow Henry Cavill?
I mean,
I don't understand what that means. Let's see. Shaliz
well,
Zombie
sister.
says, "Hi everybody. This is so awesome seeing everyone's art for Extractors." I agree, dude. Gosha Henry says, "Colloquialism." No, it's colloquialism. It's all right. I get the joke though. Adrian says, "Good news. It takes a little longer for X-Men Next Gen to use the word fascist. It's page 19."
Jesus.
Goodness. In issue 2, they use it. They use it again. Ghost Arena says the eyes are too big. Booster, get it right.
He's actually correct. I'll make him all squinty and.
Yeah, he says the eyes should
Perverted.
be more beady. The more beady eyes there, Eric says.
Beady
Someone take the
eyes.
computer away from Booster. Lady Celtic Moon says, I have been saying this for months, but people say they
can't-
love the Booster. So what am I going to do?
You can't get rid of me. I'm too powerful.
All right. I'm going to start to all white boxing again. Rabbit, you are white boxed. And everyone is kind of making their own idea of what these characters look like. I guess in the end we'll have there'll be some amalgam, I suppose, will come out of it. Anyway, but yeah, we are about 45 minutes, or well, no, I'd say about 50 minutes away, guys. You got about 50 minutes left, and we're seeing some really cool stuff. And El Rodimus, what number sketch are you on right now?
I'm only on 2 because I hated the first.
I actually like the first one, but I think what you do in the second one is certainly sexier. But,
I like the alien. I don't like weird Tom Cruise.
Weird Tom Cruise, yeah. Well, the alien is certainly in a sexier pose. The lady, anyway. I don't think she's an alien. She's a cyborg, I believe. But yeah, cool. Mets, you are white boxed again.
I watched Space Ice Pirates all morning for nothing.
Ice Pirates is a good film. That's a Corman film, isn't it?
I know it. I think it's a canon thing, but I don't know if it's Corman or not. It probably is his company.
I'm pretty sure it is Roger Corman. He did a lot of the canon stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's his thing. And of course, the thing that's cool about Corman is that nobody can stretch a dollar more than that guy. He's really good at low budget stuff. Yeah.
Oh, and that was one of those low budget movies that actually made it to theaters too. It was really weird.
It did. It was good though. I liked Ice Pirates. You guys ever seen that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Nice.
What's it called?
It's the movie you could get your mom to watch because Robert Urich was in it.
Ice truckers.
Ice Pirates.
And Ice Road Truckers. That's a show right there.
Is it?
Oh my God.
There's what? There's a show called Ice Road Truckers? Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, dude.
Where the hell you been, Chester?
In
It's
Japan.
the #1 show in
Japan.
the States.
Really?
Oh, those reality shows are
It's
so.
almost as good as Outback Truckers, man. That's an even better show.
Oh, really? Evan Weisgarver says canon is Corman. Corman is canon. This is true. It is true. It's unfortunate we lost canon, but there's a great documentary about the rise and fall of canon. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm not sure who puts that out. Maybe it's Red Letter Media, but someone puts one out, and it's really cool, actually.
It is on Netflix. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's really good.
It is good. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, man, they take really heavy loads over ice. Pretty good.
Phrasing.
All right.
Zero Fox says that Medica isn't a cyborg. She's just wearing a power armor bikini. Okay, all right. I didn't know that. Because I saw one piece of art that looks like her armor is way too thin, and I thought it was just robotic. Ice Pirates was MGM and directed by Stuart Raphael. Really? Are you sure?
So that sounds right. That would be why it made it to theaters.
Yeah, but then I must be thinking of another space pirate movie then, because I know Corman made a space pirate movie. It was kind of a family-friendly one.
That'll Be on the Stars.
Is it that? Is it? No, that doesn't sound right.
That'll Be on the Stars is Corman for sure. John Boy in Space.
John Boy in Space. Maybe that is. Maybe I just confused, I guess. That's not the first time. Ghost Henry says there is a show called Ice Road Truckers, and it's awful, just like any reality show. There you go, John. Take that.
Oh man,
it's true.
My face and everything.
Jim, you are white box again. Yeah, no, I don't really watch TV very much. I have occasionally seen there's a bunch of crazy reality shows in the West. But I haven't lived in the West in like 23 years, guys. So it's not like I'm up to date. I do know there was some stupid show from MTV or something that was I'm a teenage pregnant, or I'm a teenage mom, or something.
14 and pregnant. Or like 16 and pregnant.
16 and pregnant. Oh damn, that show's great.
That doesn't sound great. And there was another one that had this weird, really kind of mean, nasty little girl and her big, huge, fat mama. They were living up in the Appalachians somewhere.
Honey Boo Boo.
Here comes Honey Boo Boo.
Here comes Honey Boo Boo.
No, you gotta watch a real show. You gotta watch a show called My 600-Pound Life. That's a great show.
Oh,
no, please. John likes this stuff.
It's just pixelated ass everywhere.
Honestly, I saw the commercial for that and thought it was a parody.
Wow.
Hey, I'm on that show.
Oh,
damn, what a fat.
Are you?
Why don't you lose some weight, fatty? Huh?
I like potato chips.
I like potato chips.
Me too.
I like 5 bags of potato chips every morning.
Oh, and they have a website too. You can go and see who was on that show that's now passed away. It's awful.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
And the Fox Cover says this panel has lost all credibility.
Oh, that's the best. It's like
We got a fucking Deadpool for who dies next.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, you got like wives sneaking their husbands double cheeseburgers into the hospital and stuff. It was great.
So stupid. Yeah.
That can't be real. I mean, I live in America. Is this for real?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a real show.
100% real.
This
Jesus
one,
Christ.
the Howl Comics says, just heard one called "Too Fat to Transition."
Oh my god.
Why? Why? If you're too fat, you got a bunch of extra skin to do whatever you want with. Oh goodness. That's
Jesus H. Christ.
Vic King says, "Why would she be a heavy armored when everyone else is wearing varsity jackets?" I don't know, Vic. It's your comic, dude. But I think that Metz is doing a real good rendition of her, though. I think that. But reality shows, man. The only reality show I remember before I left the States was called The Real World.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow, you're old.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, and it's been a while. Like I said, I haven't lived over there.
Chester,
Yeah?
get real.
I sorry. I thought that was dumb too.
That's pretty dumb.
Oh my god.
Yeah. TLC.
Yeah.
I swear.
They got this fantastic show. They got this show. It's called Life After Lockup, and it's like all these people that married people while they were in prison, and they just
Love
got out of
After
prison,
Lockup.
and it's like, oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, oh, it's so good. Oh, have you seen 90 Day Fiance? When they marry a bunch of people from other countries that want to come to America.
Oh my God, John.
They got
No,
these really
how do I get on that?
Oh God, they got these really old cat ladies, right? They're like 100 years old and they're like saggy everywhere. And they found this like super hot guy in like I don't know, Istanbul or something, and they really want to come to America.
John, I think you need an intervention, my friend.
Yeah.
I just need to get out of the house a little more.
Yeah, a little bit. But hey, Vic is back. Can you talk, Vic? Can we hear you, Vic?
Speak to me, Vic. Speak to me.
Uncanny Koenig says the Real World was kind of like the first reality show. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only one I remember really, and it was pretty horrible. It was stupid. But there's a lot of super vapid stuff. I mean, like there was one I did see a couple of episodes, and I just couldn't believe how insanely feckless and vapid and useless these humans were. It was called Jersey Shore, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's called Macaroni Rascals in Japan.
Macaroni Rascals.
I'm not even joking. It is actually called Macaroni Rascals.
I know.
Wow.
That's amazing.
You're not joking? I thought that
I'm
was
not
a
joking.
really good joke.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's incredible.
Talk about some
Yeah.
useless humans. I mean, come on. Those people are useless, dude. They have zero
Oh,
value in
I know.
the.
I got a lot of use out of the situation when he absolutely bombed on the roast of which one was he on? The roast of Donald Trump, was it?
Justin
What?
Bieber.
What?
Yeah,
Say
yeah,
that?
he was on the roast of Donald Trump. So one
Oh
of the
yeah,
guys
it's
from Jersey
great
Shore
though,
was on that
because
roast.
they're just so talentless, and they put them on everything.
Yeah.
It's great watching them bomb,
Yeah.
dude.
Who?
And he's on a roast show with all these actual comedians, right? And when he's up on stage, he just completely bombs. It is the most awkward 5 minutes you'll ever see. It is so funny.
Who are you talking about?
One of the stars
He
from the
calls
Jersey Shore.
himself. He calls himself the Situation.
Huh?
He refers to himself like that.
Is he have some kind of venereal disease of some kind or something?
No, he's just retarded.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, he's got.
We're not counting that out.
Okay, all right. El Rodimus, you are a white box, dude. I just been moving it along. Evan Fire Skyver says, Chester, you're better off not knowing all about this reality TV degeneracy. Sounds like it. Adrian says, the two great comic book documentaries are Future Shock, the story of 20 AD, and the Image Revolution. I recommend watching them. Yeah, no, I've seen the Future Shock one. I haven't seen the Image Revolution, but I bet you it's interesting. Shameless, not shameless. This is Shayless. Zombie says, FML Vic, your mic's not working. Yeah, I think he knows it. Ghost of Henry says, reality shows are the reason I stopped watching TV. Well, you know, the thing that's killing me on that.
Well, they came from the writer's strike.
Oh, it did it. Oh, okay. But you know, the thing that kind of kills me is I live in Japan, of course, and that means Japanese TV, which is pretty horrible. So I have Netflix, right? So that you know, Netflix International, so I can you know watch English things. But damn, if Netflix just like month to month is becoming less and less stuff for me to watch, dude. It's just all this stupid woke identity politics crap, dude. And it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, why is this even being having money spent on it? The acting is horrible. The scripts are horrible. It's just pure raw politics. And it's like, why are you spending money on this? I don't get it.
They're all vanity projects. It's like talentless people with lots of money. It's like, oh, I'm going to make something because I think I'm smart.
I guess.
Those talentless people, all that money should hire me.
There you go.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And they
Isn't this kind of a reality show, though?
In a way, isn't it?
In
It
your
is.
face,
Yeah.
Chester. You're part of the problem.
It's a reality show with no script and no editing.
You piece of crap.
Thank
You
you.
just ruined my life.
Zombie says, Uchimura Summers second is amazing, Chester. It's hilarious. I don't know what that is. Uchimura Summers. I don't know. I don't know what. I haven't seen that. Yeah, Black Mirror has gone completely crap. You know, it has, dude. Black Mirror is absolutely useless, unfortunately, and there's a lot of things that are useless. We do talk about some of that on the FanSpeak stuff. Boosters, he's really up on that stuff, particularly Titans. Booster loves Titans, and he's a big fan.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, no. Joe makes a very good comment. Let me go ahead and move the white boxing down real quick to John. Joe makes a very good point here. Canceled my Netflix now that they had the prank show punking people looking for work. Extra glad I canceled. Yeah, you know that we covered this on the show.
Yeah.
That kid from Stranger Things, the kind of goofy, ultra nerdy boy. From that, he's doing a prank show where they basically people are looking for work and they show up their first day of work and then they create an unbelievably ridiculous situation for them and prank them. It's like
what a great prank.
What a great
Look,
premise.
you thought you had your life sorted out. Screw you, whoever thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, it's really bad, dude. That's not nice. And you even
That's
get
not funny at all.
well, and you even have the SJW journalists are against that, so at least they're not completely corrupted.
Everyone disliked this idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and only like a 14-year-old who hasn't had to ever look for a job can understand what that's like, and why people are pissed at him.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I used to even get. Remember that show where they would? It was like a scare show where they would scare the people, and they would have them show up to like
Scare
odd jobs.
tactics.
Yeah, even then, when they were kind of like, "Oh, there's a job or not," and they're like, "Oh, it's a pretty cush job," and they would be like, "Oh, it's."
Yeah, but it was a one day. It was a 1 day job.
I know, but
though.
still,
So
it was like,
they knew what
dude,
they were setting up for.
But the money, dude. Do they still get the money?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
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 I
Well,
wouldn't
no,
sign the
I hope
contract for them
I hope
to
these
show
people are
my
getting
face.
compensated for this crap.
Well, I know that Joe Rogan used to do something called Fear Factor.
Yeah,
But that's a little different, I imagine. That's like a
sucks.
game show or something. But Ghost of Henry says something kind of interesting. The best documentary ever made in the history of mankind is James Burke's Connections from 1978.
James Bond's GoldenEye.
James Bond. Okay. I haven't seen it, though. Maybe I should check it out. I do know the best rockumentary I've ever seen. I saw a few months ago, and it's called Dirt, and it's about Motley Crue. That kicked ass, dude. I love that.
Meet Joe Dirt.
No, Dirt. It's the
Meet Joe Dirt
it's a very honest
with David
telling.
Spade.
No, dude. It's a very honest telling of the life and
It was on
times of
Comedy
Motley
Central.
Crue from Motley Crue, and it kicks ass, dude. And it's
There are
unabashed
some things
either.
they had to. There are some things they had to leave out, that they kind of didn't have to mention. Like, for example, there's a lot of things that happened with Guns N' Roses and Rat during those times. They kind of had to leave out of that documentary because they were focusing purely on Motley Crue. But some of the events, like I think the car crash, things like that, or the overdose, involved members from other bands. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are things left out here and there.
Well, it's not going to be perfect,
So
but
there's
it's
a part 2.
maybe. But it's really cool, though, dude. I like that. That was a really good documentary. Of course, I'm a big
I
Motley
don't know
Crue
how to
fan.
continue this drawing.
Dude, you didn't even know how to start this drawing. What are you talking about?
No. See, I don't know how to continue it because this face is way too good, and now I can't add anything to it because it always looks terrible every time. Look at this beautiful face.
Goodness gracious! Why you always have to? Why you always have to have Ezra with pursed lips? What's up with you and the pursed lips things, huh?
Because that's how he seduces you. That's how
Is
he
it?
draws you in.
Is it? Well, I'm showing Bullet now instead of you, just so you know.
Give me a little
Oh,
smooch.
doing all this gay shit.
What's with your gay shit, Billy?
Oh my God.
Ooh, Uncanny Kodiak has an opinion. He says, looks like John Dillard is going to be on the Pro Edition next week. Thank you to all the contestants, but yeah, it's in the bag. Uh-oh.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that.
There are some really good pieces, though, but John is killing it. He's absolutely killing it.
Yeah, it's more fun over here anyway.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, Jesus, yeah.
The pros cry too much.
I really don't want to go over there. Yeah.
You don't
What
have
am I gonna
to.
say? What am I gonna say
Yeah, you
after
don't have to.
my failed campaign? How can I show my face over there?
Thanks for not helping me, you guys.
Well,
Yeah, seriously.
right now.
What was your
now-
campaign?
Yeah, it was an anthology called Tales from Beyond the Gate.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, I heard of
So
that.
what happened?
Remember when that was a thing, man?
Oh, we don't talk
You
about
guys
it.
were really close on that, though, weren't you?
We were. They made it almost $8,000, and we needed 10 because the book was so big. I'd like to see it relaunched, but I'm not sure the interest. The problem is, I'm too busy. I can't take charge of a project and be the boss of it. I don't have time to do it. I don't have any free time, so I can't do that. So we need someone that's going to step up and take charge of something in order to get it done. I would love to see the Tales get try again and maybe a little bit smaller and therefore cheaper, so we can get it made. But that's the situation with it. I think it was a really good project. There was a lot of great art. There was some really good stories. It's a cool idea. We just came a little bit short.
So much good art, man.
Just killer art, dude. Yeah. So it's I'd like to see it come back. I think it should come back. It's just I don't know who's going to run it because I can't run it. I just don't have time.
Well, what's Booster doing?
Crash Team
Playing
Racing.
video games. That's what he's
Wow,
doing.
dude.
Yeah.
Talk about
I
the
ain't-
absolute
I ain't
right
looking
choice for
funny.
anything.
I know, dude. I just got the Dragon Quest 11. I finally got to play it. It's taken over my life. It's so good.
Oh, my man.
Nice.
Now-
Get your puff puff on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The Howl Comics says the Crash is in there, and Slash isn't named, but there's a lookalike on the couch. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Now Joe says, okay, you can't trash Jersey Shore and the real world, but then like the Dirt. What's the difference? Well, the Dirt is a rockumentary, meaning it's a movie that is telling the story
How
with
dare you.
actors and stuff. The real world and Jersey Shore were silly, foolish people who have no skill at anything whatsoever, being put up on TV so we can mock and laugh at their ineptness. They're very
They
different.
were being
Actually.
good
them.
at being real. That was what their
No,
skill
They
I
were
was.
think they
Being
were just.
macaroni
real.
rascal.
Well, I think they were very bad at being human, so you get to laugh at them, which in a way is kind of cruel if you actually think about it. Now, Mortal V does have something to say
That
here,
sounds
Booster.
awesome.
He needs your permission, Booster, if you don't mind. Mortal V says, all right, Booster doesn't know that this is actually a year-long prank of all of us coming together and pretending he's our friend and a part of something, but we're all laughing at him. Runs. Okay. But before that, he says, speaking of reality shows, I've got an extremely mean joke at expense of Booster's expense, but I need his permission to type
That
it
was a
because it
joke.
feels bad thinking of
You,
it.
you got it all
Oh,
backwards, Jesse.
oh.
You screwed it up. You
Well,
messed
yes.
up the delivery.
Oh, well.
You piece of crap.
Dillard is busy with the card game anyway. Right, Dillard?
I'm not doing that card game. Damn it.
Everybody keeps saying it. Hey, if you want, though, I'll write up all the rules and stuff for you, dude, if you want, though.
I already got. I still have all the rules that you set out already written down. They're good to go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. See, now they're saying we should come back with the relaunch at Halloween time. Halloween would be a good time to bring Tales from Beyond the Gate back. I think so. I agree. And we'll see what we can do about it, talking with people. And because several of the guys involved want to do that, they want to come back with it. And I don't know, maybe I can try to schedule a little bit of time to try to take some charge of something. But it's just really difficult, man. But anyway, Uncanny Kodiak says, I backed the first time. I'll back it the second time. Readjust anything you need and go for it. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people are supportive of it because it's really killer art. I mean, there's great art in there, and there's good stories too. It's an anthology, so they're little quick, witty little stories, and there's some good stuff in there. So we definitely should bring it back. Shayless Zombie says, "Yeah, I'm loving the Medica piece, but I am biased because she's hot, lol." Yes, I agree. And of course, let's come off a bullet here and go back over to the beginning of Rabbit. And we're white boxing you again, dude. And let's see. Joe says, but both celebrate a trashy lifestyle. Is my point. Yeah, you're right. That is true. They do. They are all talking about just ridiculous. You just unaware humans. You're right. It is true. But the Motley Crue one was just really well done. I think it's well written and well acted. It was just really solid rockumentary.
And
That
Motley Crue actually, contributed to existence.
they did. They did.
These other guys did not.
No. That is true. Now, Rabbit, it's very interesting. You're starting to bring the eyes out now with your inks and stuff here. Yeah, no, I like the face you got going on here. It's really cool. And I know now I'm not white boxing right now. Let me go over it real quick just to look at it. But I know Jim was talking about doing some watercolor here, but he's really taken a lot of time with his ink stuff. But you are starting to put some color down, or excuse me, grays down.
Yep, watercolor.
There you go. You're very quiet, Jim. You're very quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is a good looking piece.
I leave the loudness. The Booster.
Hey there.
He's good at it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, what I do?
Don't contradict me again.
There you go. Well, you got
I'm
about.
sorry, Daddy.
Jim, you got about 20 minutes, dude. You got to get all that gray in.
Oh, heck no.
Heck no.
No.
It's too bad,
No.
dude. That is a killer piece. I hope you do finish it and
Yeah,
post it up so people can see it, dude.
We'll do.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you. It's getting there.
Go over to Jot now. Metz is really starting to flesh it out. I say he's almost done.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm a little shocked though. Is there no I would say the pilot's a little bit hotter. I like blondes and all that, but like, did no one see the pilot like in the shower? Is that not out? People to see?
I thought about going her. That was my first choice, but I just, I don't know.
You
Kind of forgot about it.
Too nervous, or?
Well, I sure wasn't. I had nipples there for the longest time,
Oh.
but
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
disappointed. Just so you know,
happens, I guess. Well, I could put them back in.
you should. You should
I
definitely do
was
that.
under the impression. All right, yeah, they're going back in, guys.
Yeah, no, this is PG-13 plus, dude. We have no problems whatsoever with nips, huh, Booster?
They scare me.
No, well, I
They
know
remind me of when I was eating.
that. Oh, wow. Okay, all right.
What?
Don't ask, dude. Do not ask. Seriously.
I'm
Uncanny
morbidly
Kodiak.
curious.
Oh my God. Uncanny Kodiak says, Chester, I've heard legends of that Aussie scene since the early 90s. It was so great to see it played out on dirt. So much fanboyism. My wife punched me in the arm. Yeah, no, I love that documentary, dude. That was really cool. That was a lot of fun.
Meet
And
Joe Dirt.
you keep making that joke.
Hmm.
That was a really bad movie, you know.
Shut
Yeah, I like
the hell up,
talking about
Chester.
Whoa.
All right then. I stand corrected.
Just comes onto our show, just tells us shut the hell up. Goes on about Joe
Right.
Dirt. Bloody hell.
I know, right?
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful. But you are white boxing in, Jim. Yeah, no, this project is very cool looking. The Extractors here. Unfortunately, the artist was here with us, but his technology was not being friendly to him. But definitely go check that out. The links are in the chat. Hopefully, one of my wonderful, awesome moderators will drop that in there again.
I've been doing that. Yeah.
I know you have. Thank
I've
you
been
very
doing
much,
that the
Mr.
whole time. Joshua Hugh hasn't.
Joshua Hughes.
He
says it.
really-
Okay.
He really dropped the ball on this, to be
He did.
honest. He's
But-
just. I think he should just take away his wrench. He's bloody useless.
Okay, jealousy in the house.
No.
Now definitely go over and check that out. It's a really cool
Not
project
jealous.
going on with some people in our community
No.
here. It's a fun project. Check it out. If you want to back it, please do. But if you can't back it or not interested, that's fine. But definitely share it out. That's one of the things that you can do a lot of times with these Indiegogo stuff or even Kickstarter stuff. It's just share it out, right? That helps a lot. Getting more eyes on it can help these guys out. So please do that at least. It is a cool looking project, and I like the characters, especially the way they're being fleshed out here. I think it's really cool, and maybe Vic, like some of the other guys, will include I'm sure he's going to have a sketchbook type of stretch goal. They usually do. Hopefully, he'll throw some of these pieces in there. Yeah.
The writer of this is in the chat right now. Alan Calamari.
Aaron.
Where can we send him the? He says, can we give you a link?
Yes, I know he's the writer. I see that. Yeah, no, just let us know. Hit me up on my Twitter down below, and I'll drop you a link, dude. Let me go check my Twitter real quick. But yeah, just check down below on my Twitter link and go ahead and send that to me, and I'll get you in here, dude.
Just look at this. Writers just get instant access.
Yeah.
Everybody loved writers so much.
Well, we really would like
found
to
him.
talk to the talk to the people who are making it. Oh, John sent me something here. All right, cool.
I got him. I found his Twitter.
Good.
Twatter?
Gross.
That's
Gross.
Twitter.
All right, so just grab that link and come on in. And John wants to get on the Discord, so let me take care of that while I'm over here on Twitter. I usually have to do all that stuff at the end of the show, but since I'm here, why not? All right. So, John Chedester, I have just sent you a Discord link. Definitely go over there and join that. Do keep in mind that is time sensitive, right? So go over and click that, get in there, and say hello, and get your name around, and Pixel will take care of you and get you on a schedule. All right. So I just put that in there. Did you get him the link, dude?
I sent it to him on the Twitter.
All right, good.
Sent him the Hangout link.
Well, come on in, Aaron. Love to have you in here, dude. Vic let you down, man. Let you down. Vic King says Chester Busby's. What? That's me. Although these guys keep telling me I should go by my middle name, Cornelius. What do you guys think? Should I be Cornelius from now
Your
on?
middle name is Cornelius? That's
Yes.
an awesome name.
That is an awesome name.
It makes me think of Planet of the Apes.
I think it's really corny.
You know what it means,
It makes
though.
me think of like a dude in like a white powdered wig. It's fantastic.
Sweet. Yeah, but
Do you
no.
own a white powdered wig?
Yeah. But what was that the other day you did?
He's got a beard.
I do have a beard. Booster said the other day was funny. It was like 3, David something, 2, Eric's drawing, and a Chester Cornelius Busby. It was funny.
The third.
That made me the third. Yeah, it made me laugh. It was funny. But yes, I am Chester Cornelius Busby the third. I do apologize.
And he'll rip your ear off.
Sounds like a freaking cartoon character.
It's real, you know.
So you should be on a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, honestly.
Maybe. But you know, it's funny actually when we first doing the show, and we started back in last year, and we started getting guests on and talking to them. A lot of people thought that was just like some kind of made up name I made for like an alias or a nom de plume. Yeah, but no, that's my real name. Just like Booster is his real name.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. I got it legally changed now.
You did. There you go.
No one will ever know.
This is a really good looking piece you got going on, Eric. I like it a lot. The action pose.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah,
It is
you know,
cool,
it's I started sketching it out earlier today, and I was like, this looks familiar to me. And I think I've seen this pose before from a Cyber Force with a Striker, the guy that had the 3 arms on one side.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that, but I couldn't find it. I started looking for it.
Wow. No, Evan Von Skyver says, I thought Chester Busby was a fake name. No, it's not, dude. It's my name.
No one's going to believe you.
I guess. I mean, what else would I be named? Who would come up with Chester Cornelius Busby III? Really?
That's actually my real name.
I would.
I'm the second.
Oh, you're the second. Yeah, you're the papa, are you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably some lame anthropologist.
No relation.
Some lame anthropologist. Why are you giving all the hate to the historians, John?
It's okay, Chester. We're gonna follow my channel. We're gonna have a blast. We'll
There
play
you go.
D&D.
We
We're
will.
gonna talk about math.
We will. I can
We're
talk
gonna-
math. I
We're
love
gonna do
math.
some real badass stuff.
There you go. There you go.
I
See,
got it.
John.
In the game?
You're doing
No.
my taxes.
I have a great D&D character named Unk.
He does actually. I love Unk. But now I see over here in the chat. I do see that Aaron is saying, "Wow, these look awesome." Yes, they do, Aaron. He says, "I sent a link. I sent you link request on Open Twitter. Couldn't DM. Let me. I didn't see it. Let me go back and check. Booster, can you be responsible for a second?
I'm doing it. I've been doing it.
Show's over, man. It's too late now.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm following him now.
Okay.
And let me come over here, and I'm going to go directly to you, and I'm going to send you a link right in here, dude. So, boom. Yeah, here you go, Aaron. I just dropped the link to you. No, that's not the one. That's the Discord.
Oh, if
Hold on a
he,
second.
I swear, if he comes to hang out for your link and not mine, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna yell at him. He's gonna come in here. He will feel my fury.
He will he? All right, then, fine. Oh, don't do that. Let me do something real quick here. I don't want to. No, I can't do that. Damn it. Is it going to show the link? No, it doesn't. Ha ha ha. It keeps it secret. Lols. All right, here you go, dude. I'm dropping it now. Come on in. All right, back over here. Come back. Sweet. All right, so yeah, get on in here and talk about your book a little bit, dude. Moving on down here to El Rodimus. Oh, that's a really cool piece, dude. There's some killer art on here today, guys. That's what I love about this show, Booster.
I'm kind of hating everything I do today. So,
well, stop it. It's awesome.
Eric says,
I've been up for 48 hours, so it's kind of.
Well, that might have something to do with it. Eric says, tell Chester to stop lying to the audience. Dude, I ain't lying. What are you talking about? Mortal V says, true. I wonder if re-uploading any of those revids would get more subs. I don't know what that means. Eric Von Skyver
You're
says,
talking about the Resident Evil videos I'm a part of, right?
oh yeah, dude. Booster. We joke around, and he's our comedy relief, of course. But Booster's actually a pretty good gamer, dude. He's not bad at all.
I am. I'm okay at video games. I gotta be good at something.
That's true.
Have you ever played Cooking Mama?
Damn.
Uh,
Do you play competitively occasionally?
not really.
No.
There's a game called Cooking Mama.
Now, Aaron
ever
is
played
on
it?
here. I'm waiting for him to speak. You are muted, Aaron. If you can unmute yourself. If you look in the Hangouts right here, you'll see that there's a little mic over here on the. I'm kind of pointing to it on the screen right now. If you click on that and unmute yourself, please. There you go.
Yeah.
How you doing, Aaron?
I think I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing, man?
He's muted. What a goober.
Why
Go
do you
ahead,
sound
Aaron.
like Nasa?
How you doing, Aaron?
He does sound like Nasser.
Oh, I'm sick, actually.
Okay.
we all-
I'm sure you are, Nasa. I can
Let's-
see through your lies.
Let's not talk about your sickness. Let's talk about your what is the name of this here again? Extractors. That's right. The insurance company workers that are helping people. So tell us about your extractors, Aaron. Go ahead, man.
So, basically, it's in our little tagline on Indiegogo. We call it A-Team versus Alien.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically just like about a group of these like soldiers that work for an insurance company. They go out and they save spaceships that have insurance on them if anything goes wrong. Usually, if they get attacked by aliens or pirates or anything like that, these soldiers go out and save those ships. But
Okay.
one of the first things that happens in the comic book is that a spaceship sends out a distress call to the insurance company.
Mhm.
So tractors are getting ready to go out there, and the insurance company denies the insurance. And they're like, why are you denying the insurance? What's going on? And they see that these like zombie monster aliens are attacking the spaceship and killing everyone and stuff. And
Okay.
they
Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
I was gonna say I can actually believe you're not Nasa because you're actually competently giving us an elevator pitch.
He is. It needs a little bit more oomph. But yeah, he's definitely getting the details out there.
I'm just saying, at least he can tell us what's happening in his story,
That's true.
Nasa.
That's true. Nasser, yes, Nasser. But you do need a little bit more oomph.
Yeah.
Take notes.
Take notes. Let me go over here and read this real quick for you. And let's come down here. Hold on a second. Here's the story thing. You need to come at it. You got to kind of come at it like this, dude. 2072, mankind has rapidly expanded into reaches of space exploration. The farther out we go from Earth, the more perilous the journey becomes. Yeah, you got to kind of do it like that.
That's why you guys needed Vic. I don't know what happened to him.
Okay, so it's Vic's fault. Everyone blame Vic. Point your fingers. Point your fingers at Vic.
I blame
Bad
Vic.
Vic. Bad.
It's pointing.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm
Done.
pointing it.
No, Aaron, I think everyone's enjoying the characters, dude. There's especially the forearm fellow. Can you tell us what his name is, please?
His name is Switchback.
Switchback. He doesn't. So that's just his his English name. Does he have like some weird alien name as well?
Yes, but we're not gonna talk about it right now because that's a story for another time, actually.
All right. Well, there you go. Secret.
Oh, cool.
Plot twist.
He is part of a different alien race that is nearly extinct except for him.
Mhm.
And he has those arms that way. Her race does not have those metallic arms that can turn into different weaponry and things.
Sure.
This does not have that. He had something happen to him that made him that way.
Oh, well, I imagine. And there's some cool story writing opportunities there. Now, Vic would like me to play the
Yeah.
video on the page, and I'm going to do that. Now, keep in mind, artists, you have 5 minutes left, 5 minutes, so finish up whatever you're doing. And let me bring that page up real quick, and let's take a look at that video. All right, so here we go. Come up back to the top, and I'm going to play it. I'm clicking it. I'm Booster, I'm clicking it. It's been clicked.
He's doing it. Uh-oh. He's gonna get angry. You done it now.
The
Yeah,
depth,
yeah, you shouldn't have done that yet.
Eddie Boomered it.
the
No, I
depth.
haven't
of
boomered
space.
anything.
Sector designation D. It's a danger zone. Out here, your life is only worth what you can afford to
Plus play
insure
on
for.
tape.
Out here, you will scream.
I'm listening. He's
Out
talking.
here, it will be heard. Your best bet for survival is that it's heard by the Extractors. Hi, I'm Vic King. Myself and Aaron Calamari want to bring you this 48-page epic tale of sci-fi horror action. We liken it to the
In a
X-Men meet
world
Green Lantern,
full of space.
or the A-Team meets Ripley, fighting the alien terror of the Virdung to save
In
those
space
whose
full of
lives
worlds.
insurance won't cover. Will you journey into the fearsome fathoms of space with us? We
In
hope
space.
so. As part
We
of our
can listen
team,
to
you
you
will need to
scream.
use our team motto.
Yeah, I don't know. We got dead air for real though.
No, you don't. It's just because I'm gonna. It's done there, so I'm gonna stop it. But you don't have dead air. What's happening here is because I can't pipe it through Streamlabs into you guys and then back out. So the people in chat just heard it, no problem. But
And
yeah,
now you're just being rude. You
Well, I
bastard.
sound like an a-hole.
yes, you do.
You should.
But
I
Aaron, now with that video up there, we do cover a lot of Indiegogos here, and we give suggestions and things like that for setting up the page. With the video, I think it's cool. It's explaining. It's direct. That's nice. But you should put some music back there. There's plenty of places on the internet you can get free music to use. I put something maybe a little bit 80s heavy metal, maybe, or
some synthwave.
or something. And put some music in the background of that, and I think it would help it a lot. Just lift it up. But it is cool that you have a trailer that is getting directly to the point. Because a lot of times when we see these trailers, the guys are sitting there, well, since 1972, I've been working on this project, and they go on for like 50 minutes. So having something nice, tight and short that's getting to the point is good. But you should put a little bit of music behind that to kind of spice it up, I think. But now, I have a question though after watching that. Now, you got these. You guys are saying it's 18 versus aliens. I get that. I get the reference. But the insurance adjuster type of side of it, is there humor in this book?
Yeah, not a ton, but there is some.
Okay. All right.
This is a pretty dark. This is a pretty dark story, actually. But there is some.
Well, that's good. I just saw.
As far as the A-Team reference comes in because they decide to defy. I didn't get that far because you said I was so boring.
I did not say that. I did not say that, sir.
We're never going to get any more
Absolutely said
guests.
They decide to defy the orders of their own company and help the people because they don't want these people eaten by these fierce kids.
Sure.
So they go against their company, and if you know the A-Team, they end up different. But if you know the A-Team, they end up going off on their own, and they just go around and save people, and that's kind of where we're going. It's kind of the direction we start going in this first graphic novel.
Cool. All right. And I didn't say you were boring. I just said you probably should spice it up because you're trying to do an elevator pitch. But once again, we're blaming Vic, so it's all good.
He definitely said that about you.
I did. Okay.
He was
fine.
just
fine.
Yeah, he was just bullying you.
Shayla
That's what he
says.
does.
Aaron
he brings
takes
people on the show just to bully them. He's disgusting.
Aaron says. Shayla says Aaron takes everything personal. Oh goodness.
I think the problem is just that I I'm excited, but like one thing I get nervous, and also I just sound boring even when I'm excited. Oh,
I get that.
my
No,
problem.
Stein situation.
yeah, we have
But
another person here. It's
I've
like his name is
actually
Adrian. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
a-
You're roboting, dude.
goes.
Try to say that again. You're roboting.
Oh, can you hear me regular now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, dude.
Uh, Zero Fox is in the chat, and he does our logos, and he helped me write the story. And he tells me that I'm super boring and useless on the teams.
All right then. All right.
He's
Well,
just a bully. Don't listen to
it
him.
just says yeah. Don't listen to Zero.
He's a
But
real friend.
real friend. But Joe does actually have something here you might want to pay attention to, Aaron. He says, dude, I have a lot of original spacey rock music I compose you could use. Hit me up. So Joe Marone in the chat. We have a bunch of people in this community, by the way, dude,
Okay.
that do those kind of things. We had Doug Garrett on; he does that kind of stuff. And but this community is really cool, dude. You should reach out and take the help that's offered in the community for sure.
Yeah.
You got a comment in the chat here from Adrian, and he said, "Dude, whatever. I get excited."
Adrian, we love Adrian though. Oh, nothing but love. All right, guys. Well, we're coming to the end of it here, guys. I'm going to do a countdown right now, and I'm going to end it. And we got some really killer pieces here, so I'm looking forward to going looking at them individually. Now, do keep in mind that when I finish it up, what I'm going to do is show each piece of art very clearly, so you know who you like and want to vote for. And then Booster's going to drop the straw poll. Do keep in mind the straw poll is very simple. Just click on it, vote. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to sign up for anything. It's simple. Just click it, vote, and come on back. If you're on a phone or something, you'll have to backspace in, but that's all right. But it is awesome. So here we go, guys. We're going to stop it. 3, 2, 1. Pencils down, erasers down, everything that you're using down, or digital pens or mices or whatever it is. But awesome stuff today, guys. Let's come over here and take a look at it. Are you ready, Booster?
I am. I'm so ready.
All right, here we go. Now let's stop over here with Rabbit Comics. Now Rabbit did a really cool piece here. I like this. It's a nice action pose. What do you think about this, Aaron? You can see Rabbit's piece. What do you think about it, Aaron?
Oh wow.
Yeah, Speechless.
I think it's great. Yeah, I love it.
All right, fine. But I think it's really cool. I like it a lot, dude. And he's got the 2 weapons out. And he's got the these changeable hands and such. It's a cool looking piece, dude. So if you guys like what Rabbit is doing, definitely vote for him in the poll, please. All right, let's move down the line. We got Metz. Metz definitely put the nips in, which will help him for sure. Congratulations, sir. And he says, let's get out of here. Absolutely, dude. So if you guys like what Metz has done here in this nice piece of art, he's doing Medica, I think is the name of this character. Definitely go vote for him in the poll, man. All right, coming down.
This is actually Cammy? Cammy the pilot?
Oh, it's the pilot.
Yep,
I see. I didn't know that. Okay. All right.
Can you guys still hear me?
Now we can.
We can
yes,
now.
we can hear you now. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So would you like to comment on Metz's piece of work here?
Oh yeah, I think Cammy. Oh, that's Switchback, right? That other one.
Yeah, well, the first one was Switchback. That's right. That's right. Rabbit was Switchback, and then we have Cammy here from Metz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cammy looks good. Really nice. Let me see it. Show it on the screen.
It is on the screen. All you have to do is white box it. Just go click on it. Just click on it, and it'll come up full screen for you.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. All right. So moving down the line here, we have Jim O'Reilly's piece here. He's done Switchback. This is a killer piece, Jim. Could you bring that up a little bit so we could see it a little bigger, please? No, bring it toward the camera. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, look at that. That's killer, dude. Well, when you finish this, Jim, definitely throw this into the Fanspeak Facebook, please. We'd love to have this piece of art up there. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Beautiful piece, Jim, as usual. So if you guys like what Jim has done here and you want to vote for him, the straw poll, please do. It's Jim O'Reilly, right? Jim O'Reilly. Moving down the line here. It is kick-ass. We have Eric Hawkins. This is Eric Hawkins' piece. Very dynamic action piece you got going on here. Thanks,
sir.
Yeah, I like it, dude. Did you enjoy today's draw?
I thought it was pretty cool. I don't think I've ever drawn anything with 4 arms before, so that was neat.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even think about that. But if you guys like what Eric has done here, definitely go vote for him in the poll, please. All right. Now let's move over here to Erotimus. Now, Erotimus, this is not the piece. Which piece are you going to show us for today, dude? This is your whiteboard stuff. Are you going to do this
There
one?
it is.
There
Yeah.
it is. Now, this
Oh,
is
man.
Medica for
That's
sure, right?
Nice.
Yeah, that is very
Yeah,
nice.
that's great.
What do you think about this one, Aaron?
Oh, yeah, that one's awesome too. Both of the last two, or both the last three, really, actually all really good. But yeah, that looks just like Medica.
Yeah, I think it's cool, dude. Nice looking piece, Erotimus.
And there's Bob's.
And there's Bob's.
How'd you get all that detail in there in this amount of time?
I don't
That's
know.
Elrod, man.
Actually, Aaron, that is his third piece of the day. So it wasn't 2 hours. That was about 40 minutes of work, actually. But these guys are they're not. This is the fan edition, but don't misunderstand that as meaning amateur. These guys are not amateurs. They're all pro level for sure. But it's definitely cool. If you guys like what Erotimus is doing, definitely vote for him in the straw poll. Okay. Moving over, now we have John Dillard. Dude, John, you went all black background on it. Dude, John, man, look at the rip in that arm.
Man.
That is cool, John.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't forget to vote for John Dillard.
There you go. Definitely.
That is sweet.
That
I
is
love
sweet.
the way he uses the blacks and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, very nice piece, John,
Yeah.
as usual. But if you guys want to vote for John and you like what he's doing, John Dillard, I'm assuming Booster gave him a ridiculously crazy name, but John or Dillard would probably be involved. So definitely vote for
Man,
him if you like it. All right.
I'm always nice to John Dillard gaming the system.
Are you? Coming on
But
next.
not this Dillard draws fellow.
Yeah, that's a weird fella. Yeah, that's true. But our last artist of today, of course, is Bullet, and Bullet did Medica as well. Very nice piece, Bullet. I like it, dude.
I'm not a fan of it, but
Nice.
I decided. I basically bought this Clip Studio paint today, and I wanted to try it, and so that's what you get with pencils.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right,
You
all right.
bloody neurotic artist, I swear.
I know, right?
Well, he even drew the Zombivore aliens in there too. If you
He
see
did.
at the bottom corner.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I drew a piece of crap on MS Paint, and I'm like, I'm pretty happy with this.
Oh, but
you
actually,
guys come up with these fucking things, and I'm like, ah, and you're
Right,
like, I
right.
hate it.
well,
Ugh.
they're
I
always,
hate-
the
I hate
artists. They're
everything
always
that
like
does
that.
this
Yeah, it's true. But
I'm
the
not
funny
I'm
thing
not sure
is,
about the lines. I'm not sure about the lines. Like some of them look a little weird, but like
Yeah, absolutely.
the action lines. But the actual like
I had no background. That was it. It was like 5 seconds up. Then he was going 5, 4, and I was like,
I see. That's what happened. But
Like
you know,
shit.
right? Now,
The
you know, the
gums are
interesting
really
thing for me
nice.
though, Bullet, is that the only thing I really see is a crotch flying at me. It's definitely prominent
Well.
in the picture.
you need it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's appreciated. All right, anyway, guys, there it is again. Let me come down real quick and just show them again. We got Rabbit. We have Metz. We have Jim. Eric. Elrodimus. Dillard. Bullet. As well. So here are our artists. Definitely vote for the one you like the best, and let's send them over the Pro Edition. So, Booster, drop that straw poll, please.
I will. I'll do it.
Well, please, hurry up then.
It's dropping, boys.
Hey, so like
It's happening.
like if a carnivore eats carne, does a zombivore eat zombies?
Huh.
Yes.
I think that was supposed to be some kind
No,
of
that's
a- yes.
Mexican
That's
joke.
a
It was a
zombie.
Mexican
No.
joke. Yeah.
Zombivores don't eat each other. They have a hive mind.
That's a zombable.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Aaron, that was a joke. He was trying to be funny. It was just not funny.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's no problem. It was a Mexican joke. Yeah. But that's okay.
I'm just like dead serious. I'm like, no, they don't.
Yeah, no, dude, you don't have to be serious with us at all. Everyone here is having a good time. But do get over there in that chat, guys, and excuse me, in the straw poll and vote for the one you like, please. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take some time. We're going to look at the draw along stuff. Now, if you've been drawing along, which I hope you have been, definitely go and drop that link at hashtag DNQFE, hashtag DNQFE. And we're going to take a look at that right now. So we do this every week, and it's a lot of fun. So, Booster, waiting on you, dude.
I'm doing it. It's happening. Watch it happen.
Well, right now I said don't ya, and I'm looking into Ezra. Oh.
Okay. Okay, I'm cheating, and because it's in here, and I'm starting with Till Rabbit's Fox, a little art he did of me. I love this.
How come you get? How come you get cool art? Why don't I get cool art? I want cool art.
Cause I'm awesome.
Damn it.
Oh, okay, there definitely needs to be more bears with saxophones, though.
They do.
Chester.
They do. More bears.
He even had a little tomato.
I know he did.
And
it's
he's got
great.
a little crotch.
He's got a little crotch. I think it's a bit too big, to be honest with you. But anyway, here we go.
I don't know. Some really good coloring on that. Who did that coloring on that?
Turtle Rabbit Fox, dude. Yeah.
He is
That's fantastic.
He
is cool, dude.
He is criminally underfollowed.
Yeah,
I want to get this guy more followers, and I want him on this show.
I know. We want him on the show. I don't know why he doesn't come on. You got to join us, dude.
We bullied El Rodimus Flash into coming in here, so I'm sure we
did.
could do it to him as well.
And I'm happy we did.
I don't know.
Speaking
of El Rodimus Flash, I don't know what's going on here, but...
Well, this is
when do I get
Star
to come out of
Wars.
the basement?
He also did a Transformers one.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, yeah.
Shark, though.
Here we are,
really
though.
cool shark.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Who's this from?
Is John Gonzalez.
John Gonzalez. Look at that. That's nice, dude.
That's pretty damn good.
That is cool.
Cool.
Was it Switchback? Yeah.
Switchback, yeah.
Here's Scott Schmier. He's getting some of the pencils down. Later, you could see him adding more and more to it.
Hey, it's Tolfer.
Tolfer. He's got an awesome shot of Switchback here.
That is cool.
I swear, people cannot figure out what to do with his nose, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm having trouble with it. Yeah.
I see so many different noses as we go along. Some have no nose, others have a big nose.
Well, Vic said he has a button nose. So.
He's a little button nose.
Who's this one from?
Vic doesn't know how to draw his nose either.
Scott Schmier again.
Scott Schmier, nice. Turtle Rabbit.
Here's the madman himself.
Look at that. That is
Turtle
cool,
Rabbit
dude.
Fox.
His facial expressions,
Wow.
body language is awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
I love his stuff. Cool. Oh my god. Here we are, the Hell Comics.
Hi. Hey, that's cool too.
Even nice little butt grab. I didn't miss that.
I love that, dude. That is a great piece there, Alan.
I love that one too.
Yeah, no, I love that, dude. That is really killer, dude.
That's sweet.
Scott Schmier, more finished piece.
And I believe this is Scott Schmier's final one. He is getting much better.
Oh yeah, he is, dude. We're seeing a lot of people improve a lot, dude. It's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, 2 new results. We got more.
Oh, nice.
And,
this is from JCM.
Yep, JCM. Here we are.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, very nice. Cool.
Is there a difference between these, or are they just the same one? Oh no, he deleted that one. Never mind. Here we are. Here we are. We got it.
That is cool, dude. Very, very nice. Can you come go back down a little bit? Come down here. Come down.
Where we
here.
going?
Down. Right there. Go to Alan's one, the Howl Comics. Yeah, that's my favorite one for today. There was really good ones, but I don't know. There's so much character in that. Look at that, dude.
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah,
it is wonderful. And we get
that's
a little
my favorite one too.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and that's that.
Yep, that one got my vote. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely, it's cool. And once again, Howl, why aren't you in here with us, man? You should come over here and join us. All you guys should come in here and give it a shot, dude.
Some people say they're too scared. They're too scared to come on and be ridiculed by us.
I guess. But let me come over here and show the art real quick again. Then I'll go vote myself. How about that? But everybody, this is Rabbit's piece. Nice, solid-looking combat situation. Nice. We have Metz here, or Joshua. I don't know what Booster has labeled him as, but this is Metz. And we have the pilot, and she has beautifully large areolas. And she's saying, let's get out of here. Oh. Sweet. All right. Jim O'Reilly's got a great action piece in watercolor. It looks really nice, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then, of course, we also have Eric Hawkins here with the very dynamic action piece. I like it a lot, dude. Very nice. Very
Hey,
nice.
thanks.
We have El Rodimus, and he's doing some kind of street shark here on his whiteboard. But of course, this is his.
Oh my God!
Next week, right? Next week.
Awesome.
Well, you know,
Oh my gosh! Street
everyone
Sharks
keep
are
wants
amazing.
Street Sharks, and it's like, is there a comic coming out? I think we need to make Street Sharks. Is someone doing a comic on that?
I think we need to do a week for Street.
I'll go buy the
Sharks.
rights.
Yeah, we should, dude. Let's do
Drawn and
a
quartered
joint
Street
comic,
Sharks.
drawn and quartered Street Sharks. We should do it. Yeah,
Or
Street Sharks.
I can't remember the theme of that, but I remember Extreme Dinosaurs. I was like, extreme dinosaurs. Those shows were amazing.
Were they? Were they really? But
No, but they were when I was 8.
Fine. But Street Sharks versus Porpie, I think would be a very awesome story. And of course we have John Dillard as well.
Battletoads.
Here's Battletoads, yeah. But people are complaining about the reboot though, because the lady's not the evil queen is not sexy anymore. But this is John Dillard's piece, really nice. Here's Bullets.
Yay for John Dillard.
Very nice. Yeah, no, there's good pieces all around, dude. All right, so I'm gonna go over and vote myself.
Chester, are you voting for me?
Am I? Actually, I haven't decided. Maybe I should make that decision, huh? Who am I?
Can
going
we
to vote
bribe
for?
You're not gonna vote for me. Don't go vote. Don't go vote if you're not gonna vote for me.
Yeah.
There are
I'll
some
send you some
really
racist-
good pieces, though. I don't know who should I vote for. I'm not gonna tell anybody. How's that?
Oh no.
You don't have to
all
feel
good.
guilty, man.
I have the Extreme Dinosaurs theme stuck in my head.
Do you?
Yeah.
All
Sing a
right.
few
Well, I
bars.
voted. We have 47 votes over here, and which is nice. Seeing there's only 44 people in here. But you know what? I'm not going to end it until it's to 50. I'm not going to end it until it's 50. So there. So there.
Mhm.
And
Come on,
Eric
guys,
says,
let's get in and vote.
Kind of a
yeah.
clear winner either way, but you know.
Yeah, that's true. Adrian says
Yeah.
dino saucers, and Eric says, you mean soy toads? Yeah, people are hating on it. I kind of thought it is a bit Steven Universe art, but I thought it was fun. Vic is very happy and impressed.
Cool.
You should be, dude. It's really nice.
We are at 50.
We are at 50. There we go. We're done. All right, guys.
Damn.
So let me go ahead and refresh the page. And we're going to announce the winners and everything here. So, excellent. Now, actually, we've gone up 2 more. Should I take those 2? Maybe I should take those 2. I'll just call it the bottom all the same. All right. So, basically, what we got. Oh, man, the votes are changing. Hold on a second.
Oh, girl.
Oh, girl. All right. So, let's look at it here. Now, we have at the bottom in last place, and mainly because he didn't finish it, unfortunately. But I have a feeling when that thing is done, it's going to be absolutely killer. Is Jim? Jim.
What? How is he at the?
Yeah.
What
Well,
cruel universe is this?
Well, I think because it's not finished, right? But it is a beautiful killer piece, dude. And please finish that and post that up. We'd love to see it. But anyway, thank you very much, Jim, for coming on. And claps for Jim, everyone. Claps for Jim. Claps. Yes. Yes. Now, I know the votes are changing here, but I did call it, so I'm not going to count these continually rolling votes. But Rabbit and Eric were actually tied, even though I know it's not showing that now. So we're going to go with that. So Rabbit is technically in a reality show, and Eric Hawkins, no, not that Eric. Yeah, so there's tons of Erics.
Damn Weathers.
Yeah, right, I know. They are tied with 5 votes each, and awesome. I really like what you guys had today. It's really cool. So congratulations, claps, everybody, claps.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, all right, all right. And coming up in 4th place.
People still voting?
Yeah, I know, but I stopped it, so I'm not going to count it. In 4th place, we have Bullet with the naughty shot. Oh, yeah, it is definitely a naughty shot. I got a crotch coming right at me with
Very naughty.
6 votes. So awesome, dude. Congratulations.
I feel like it's gonna eat me.
Claps for the Bullet. Claps for the
Yeah, it
Bullet.
is.
All right, clap, clap. All right, guys.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
Now we're coming up into the medals here, and we're going to start with third place, of course. And the bronze medal goes to Rodimus Flash, is up to his 15th place, 15th piece. Sorry, but awesome, dude. Rodimus, congratulations, dude. Congratulations. Nice piece, dude. Very nice.
For the warm-blooded males, by the way.
Sure. In second, so close, John. So close. In second place, we have John Dillard draws and doesn't game systems anymore with 10 votes is what it was sitting at. So, a silver medal, John. So close, but congratulations, dude. Congrats. All right. And then in first place with the gold medal, first place, going to the Pro Edition next week and going to bring them what for? We have Joshua Metz. Might be showing nips, maybe. Congratulations, dude. Congrats.
Nice.
All right, sweet. Clap,
we can see why that one won.
Yes, we can see
our
that.
audience is disgusting.
Yeah, they're really good pieces.
You guys are amazing.
Oh, absolutely, guys. Definitely, Josh, do me a favor. After the show, go on to Twitter, send me a tweet with the art, and I'll take and I'll transfer that over to Edwin. Okay, so we can get you set up for next week. But Josh, when you go on to the Pro Edition, do not go lightly, dude. Bring it at him, man. We want to see another victory. It's been a while. The very first, the very first fan edition,
you're already better than all of them.
Okay, but the very first fan edition winner we had over on the Pro Edition was John Dillard, actually. So
very first winner.
Really? He was the Conan one, right?
I don't know which one was it, John. You went over to the Pro Edition for?
It was Rogue or Starfire, one of those two.
Yeah,
but it was Rogue.
Really? All right.
Yeah, I won with the Conan.
Oh no, we did Rogue over here. I won with that one. Then I went over there and won with the Starfire.
Oh, there you go. There you go. But we have had several of our supposed fans go over and beat the pros. So Josh is going to bring it to him and do that again. But I do appreciate it. But thank you guys very much for joining us. We had a lot of fun, as we always do. We appreciate you guys in the chat being here, being involved. I did my best to try to stay on the chat and read your comments the most I could. But it is what it is. But we do appreciate you guys. Now, what we're going to do right now is we're going to give everybody an opportunity to give their information and where they can be connected, and also if any projects they may be working on. So I'm going to come over here and start with Rabid Comics. So Rabid, tell the folks where they can find you and announce any projects you're working on, dude. Go ahead.
Sure. So I'm on pretty much every social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Rabid Comics. Just one word. Currently, I'm working on my own creator-owned indie comic called Quick Strike, and that's going to be launching on Indiegogo on July 1st. So in about 10 days, 9 days Eastern Standard Time, we'll be up on Indiegogo. This is a shot of the cover if you're looking at my screen here.
Sure. Yeah.
So this is going to be up on Indiegogo on July 1st. If you want to join the mailing list, I'm doing like one of those secret perks. So if you join it, you'll get a link to one of the exclusive perks that's going to be available during the campaign.
Oh, sweet. Well, our moderators are dropping your link right now, so people can go over and check that out, dude. And do keep in mind, Rabbit, that definitely hit me up on the Twitter, and I'll set you up, put you on schedule, and you come on Fanspeak and talk about your book, dude.
I'd love that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We'd love it, too. We want to support the community as much as we can, man. We love talking to you creators. It's a lot of fun. All right, then. Thank you very, very much, guys. Check it out. All right, moving down here, of course, we have Metz. Metz is our winner for today, and he's going to give him what for next week. But for right now, Metz, tell the folks where they can find you.
I'm on Twitter, guys, at legends_end. Follow me and send me a PM. I'll send you a copy of a high-res version of this picture, and if you want, I'll send you the topless version that I'll whip up here after the stream. So just let me know which one you want, and I'll send you
the topless version.
Thanks for the
He'll
support,
whip
everyone.
up. I love how he's whipping up topless versions. That's very nice. Usually John Diller's the one going topless, but ooh, God. All right. Awesome, dude. Guys, definitely check it out. That link is being dropped by our moderators right now. And there seems to be a competition between Mortal V and Booster. Who is the best moderator?
I'm winning.
But definitely check those things out, guys. Thank you very much, Mets, dude. Moving down here, we have Jim O'Reilly. Great piece as usual, Jim. Tell the folks where they can find you, man.
They can find me at actually theartofjimoreilly.com. There's the links to all my social media there. Pieces that I've worked on. Currently working on a book with Ron Fortier. We're together a 130-page graphic novel. Should be a lot of fun. For those of you who don't know Ron is probably best known for writing Terminator Burned Earth with Alex Ross in the early 90s.
Wow.
So, should be fun. It's a really cool story, and looking forward to putting it out. So.
Name dropping, Jim.
Yeah,
Way
got it.
to go.
Good name drop.
Yeah, no, that's cool, dude. Congratulations. All right, guys. Moving. So thank you very much, Jim, and those links are right there. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
Moving down here, we have Eric Hawkins, and Eric, of course, has things to talk about. Tell him what you got, man.
Hey, you can find me on ES_Hawkins on Twitter. I post art out there occasionally. Right now I'm working on some projects, which this is one of the projects. It's The Advocator. It's a anthology book, and they only have 9 days left to go, and they're just over half of their goal. It's 6 creators, 4 pages each. My story, which is Nature Boy, which I only did the art for. I didn't write it. But the character was created exactly. It was created by Jerry Siegel and John Buscema, but it's in a public domain.
Nice.
Interesting.
So it's a pretty fun character. He's kind of, I would compare him to Shazam. Kind of got magic powers and stuff, but he's a fun character to draw. I've drawn him a couple times, but other than that, the Zombieful World of Oz issue 2 is in production. I'm starting penciled. I'm on the 4th page already. And I'm working on another book on top of that. So, yeah, I'm always busy.
And when are you going to start littering comics?
I do letter my own comics.
You got to catch up with Withers.
Yeah, you do.
I letter and color and ink and pencil.
Oh my God! You know what is really cool over here in the chat? Booster is putting up the links, and of course Mortal V as well. But Mortal V is playing hardball over here. Booster put down Eric's Twitter, but Mortal V put down Scott Hawkins' Twitter. That's hardball, dude. That's hardball. All right then. Yeah.
Wow.
I see. But you understand though. I'm not actually flooding the chat. You know, I'm just.
Okay. Who'd like to go for my Instagram? The
no.
Instagram's eHawkins1971. Who'll be first?
Well, are you going to whip up a topless version? Are you gonna be whipping up topless versions?
I will whip up topless versions of every drawing I've done on Drawn Quartered.
There you go. Topless versions to be whipped up, dude. That's what I want to hear. All right. Thanks, Eric. Elrodimus. Tell them where they can find you, dude.
Instagram is elrod.elrod. Twitter is Hellrod Deluxe, I believe. And I'm working on, this is the first completed page of a thing I've been working on for a while. That'll probably take another year at this kind of detail. And I'm working on another project that's kept me up the last 40 hours. I can't talk about, but it is pretty cool. It's a toy from the 80s. And
Sweet.
Can't say any more than that.
Well, you were talking about some detail that you were doing. Can you show that pic from the first project a little bit? Show a picture.
Oh, sorry, it's not. Oh, you see it now?
No, I don't. I don't see anything.
Cool. Oh, my thing must have. There we go.
Okay. Nope.
Oh, there
it is. There it is. Okay. Whoa! Look at that, dude. Very nice, dude. Look at the detail on that. Yeah, that is going to take a long time. Beautiful, man.
It's basically a book about the little dog.
I see that. Yes, but I was more paying attention to the giant dragon that was in the.
Oh yeah. There's. I've spent more time designing dragons and monsters than anything else on the book.
That's cool, though. It looks nice, dude.
Dude, that is cool.
And it seems to have a bit of whimsy
This
to
is
it too,
so-
which is
dude,
nice.
That's crazy.
I like the
because
dog's
that-
expression.
That
Yeah.
looks exactly like my dog, but dog acts like the dragon.
Oh, okay. All right. What he said, he was roboting out, but basically what he was getting to is looks just like his dog, but his dog acts more like the dragon. But cool. A great piece, Anonymous. Definitely check that out, guys. All right, guys. Moving over to John Dillard, who is no longer gaming systems, but he is drawing. Go ahead, John.
I draw all the time, man. And
I
I
know
draw
you do.
primarily on my YouTube channel called Dillard Draws. So head on over there and sub to Dillard Draws, where I draw stuff.
Where he draws
I'm doing it right now.
wonderfully beautiful stuff, actually. Definitely check out John's if you haven't. One of the things I do like about John's channel that he does is he does a lot of tutorials on little things like muscles or feet or what have you, helping to show how to work those out. It's really cool. You're still doing those kind of things, right?
Occasionally.
Yeah, those are great, dude. You should do
Occasionally, I
more of those tutorials. I think it's very helpful, especially for those people that are trying to up their game, you know. But definitely check out John's show. It's a lot of fun, and he does teach you things that are helpful for sure. But thanks, guys. Moving down here, we have our last, but certainly not least of our artists, Bullet. And I know you're pointing to the boobs. We can see the cans, the breasts, the honkers, the boobs, and the boobs. And you forgot breasticles and chesticles.
You forgot bristicles, testicles, melons, and rockets
Melons,
galore.
Yeah.
Yes. Hug
Sweater
muffins.
dicks.
Hug muffins. Those are good. Yeah.
And pillows.
Yeah.
Hug
Well,
muffins.
someone said something the other day.
Titties.
What was it? It was sweater sausages. It was horrible. Don't ever say
sweater
that
get
again.
a
Whoever said
puppy.
that. That's not good. I like hug
Sweater
muffins
meat.
personally. But anyway, Bullet, go ahead and tell them where they can find you, dude.
You can find me on Twitter at the JRyan, JAYRYAN. You usually see more finished pieces there, and I like that because I get to time to finish them, and that's fun. And they're usually colored and everything too.
Sweet.
Check it out.
Sweet. And
Is it the J Ryan?
the J Ryan, yes. Oh, Mortal beat you to it. Oh,
Okay.
it's too bad, Booster.
Oh, you piece of crap.
Ah.
I was too busy trying to assure my own Twitter like this. Look. Wah!
There you go. But it's kind of difficult
just
to
crack?
deal with those pros, you know, like Mortal V, Crypto, and Thundaro. Those guys are moderators, man. They're the real deal. But thank you very much, Bullet. Nice to have you here, dude. And of course, Booster, go ahead and give them your link if you have to. Go ahead.
I'm
fine.
Boost the Kiwi.
Good enough. Moving on. And now, Aaron, you don't have an icon here, so I'm just going to go ahead and show your Indiegogo page. But anything you would like to close out and end the day with talking to the audience here?
Damn, Eric, what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
Aaron?
I want
Put 'em away.
I want to say thanks to Pixel for getting us to be on this. I want to say sorry that we had some difficulty and we weren't here. But I want to thank everyone who came on and drew. And we would love to have all of these images in the book somehow. So however that could work, let us know. We are on Indiegogo live on Indiegogo right now. Just look up Extractors or look at the link in the description.
Yep. All right.
We're
Cool.
on IndieCron too. You can go to IndieCron and you'll see us there.
Oh, yeah.
But please, at least everyone, just at least check out the Indiegogo. And I'm super boring, but the comic is super. It's just all action. It literally is like all action.
Sweet. Nice to hear. And of course, we do appreciate Pixel doing all that work to get you guys on here. Thank you very much. Pixel, of course, and his Indicron as well, which, of course, as you guys know, Pixel Trader and Indicron is our sponsors of this show itself. So we appreciate everything they do. But thank you all very much. And did I miss something? Was Metz putting up some kind of topless whip up he was doing?
He's doing noise pushes. I saw it. He did it.
It's outside the show. It's all good.
It's not
I
outside
think
the
it was
show.
Eric.
It was Eric. Oh, it was definitely blame Eric. All right. Bad Eric. All right, guys.
It was
Thank you very
Balek.
much. We do appreciate you guys being here.
Balek.
Love having everybody in. Now, do keep in mind that tomorrow we do not is our day off here at Fanspeak, so we don't have a show, but we do have a rabbit. Now that's going to be posted on the Facebook and Twitters from Dinale, Booster, etc. I don't know which movie they're going to be watching. We definitely go over and join them on Rabbit, and definitely be part of that. That's a lot of fun. So for tomorrow, but then coming on Saturday on Fanspeak, we have Ben Henderson from Cautionary Comics is going to be here talking about all the things they're doing over there, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So don't miss that. But once again, Saturday, Ben Henderson. That's going to be an awesome show. But other than that, last show of the week, of course, or first show of the week, depending on how you count it, will be on Sunday, and that will be TFT, which is Tinfoil Talk, and we're definitely going to be having ourselves a little guest and talking about conspiracy theories. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And anybody want to give some words of wisdom so I can say namaste? Anybody? Anybody?
Always draw
Black
boobs.
girls are real.
Okay, well, there you go. I will go with the always draw boobs because I prefer that one. But anyway,
agree.
namaste. Later,
Namaste.
guys.
Later.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Peace.
Later on, guys.
Black girls are still real.